welcome to Tyranny of Dragons Session 6. Yes. 6 or 5? I'm bad with numbers.
6.
Thank you. You may have noticed in the last 2 sessions that the video is fucked. You are absolutely right. Fix that. So we shouldn't have any more issues with recording because everything is going on a separate drive entirely, so which has like 800 or so gigabytes of worth of saving space, so... Okay, last time we left off, the party managed to capture Mondath in her chambers after facing off her personal guard as well, which were, for the record, just wimps, as they proceeded to stab and thrust their axes and maces all over them. And then they decided to venture deeper into the cavern, finding a cluster of black dragon eggs protected by a pair of kobolds with extraordinary might and a pair of drakes. Barely managing to survive the encounter, the party successfully broke the shells of the eggs. Was this the right thing to do? Probably. However, in their hurry, they lost one of their companions, Aiden. Death claiming her, the party now rests within the bowels of the cavern, keeping an eye on Mondath, whose unconscious body remains among their ranks. So, as you all are taking your long rest, the question that I have for you is... who is keeping watch?
So, Dust will keep the first watch. I think he's the healthiest. I think we were going to go retreat to Mondath's quarters. So Dust will take the first watch, and after like, that's how many of us are? That was 5. So 3 hours, he'll wake something else up.
I'm currently not too bad, so I can take the second watch.
There's 4 of us actually.
There's only 4 of us, yeah. Alright, I'll take the second watch.
Very well. So for the first watch, you're having 2 watches. So this is a 1 4-hour watch and another 4-hour watch.
Oh, hang.
You cut out.
Because I need an hour rest, though?
No,
sorry, I need... Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, I do need to actually rest and heal up everything. So...
Yeah, what I'm asking is you're having basically 2 watches only.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hesh,
Well, I'm saying I could take a watch as well if you want.
Yes, please.
Alright, because if you're having 3 watches, here's the thing. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So you would need another 4 hours for that one member who stayed up to just get their own rest in.
Yeah, so...
Divided by 3 makes the time less.
Eurus?
Yeah?
Will go last, Hesh can go third. And that's 2 hours each then. Okay?
So then we can all fully rest up.
Yeah, and that's only
Excellent.
2 hours.
Without any additional time being needed. Good point. You begin your rest. For the first one, give me a perception check. Oh, I'm a fucking bean. 1 second, I'll really quickly fetch my dice.
Oh!
Who knew that you need dice to play Dungeons and Dragons?
Not me.
It's
Well,
a
I mean,
myth.
I've not used my dice in about 9 months, so...
Oh, don't
Just-
start. Don't tell me.
Mine's are still sitting in the kitchen.
Again, I wouldn't worry about it.
2 sentence horror story. Bought new dice, never rolls.
I know what that's reference to. That's dark.
That's like one of those 1-sentence horror stories.
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Never worn.
Oh!
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Well, you... What did you roll for?
16.
16. You take a moment, as everyone else is resting, settling down after dressing their wounds, to just listening on your surroundings. You don't hear any sounds of oncoming kobolds making your way towards you. You don't see any shadows creeping on you. And your few hours of watch go relatively uneventful. I'm gonna need another one for the second watch.
Yep. That'll do.
Indeed.
I see all. Okay, maybe not all.
It's an all-seeing eye dwarf.
Yeah.
Pressure's building on.
You see... Your watch also goes relatively uneventful, with one exception. You notice that as the rest of your companions sleep, Mondath stirs from her slumber, from her unconscious state. She does not. She does not seem to be fully woken up.
Can I just give her a tap with the end of my hammer just to knock her out again?
Go for it. I'm not even gonna have you roll. You just bonk.
Just a gentle love tap just to keep her out.
Scream non-lethal.
Yep.
As the hammer goes on Mondath's armor, are you hitting her head?
I was literally just going to use the butt of my hammer, just like in a sensitive area, just to knock her out again, non-lethal.
And Mondath stays down. Yeah.
You're so mean.
And yeah, your watch ends. Third watch, give me a perception check.
Excellent.
Here we go, boys.
Here we go.
The dice is not with me.
One perception.
I mean,
Or
I wouldn't worry about. I wouldn't worry about it.
You
Yes.
forget about it.
The stone is made of stone.
Thanks, Heshkin.
it's available 2 hours.
Oh, wait.
So what you see
Where are
is this ain't good. What you see is nothing. Fourth watch. Give me a perception check. Yeah, I don't think.
Incoming.
Don't think you would notice anything.
Well,
Yay!
Oh, damn.
with joyful glee.
With joyful glee of seasons past, you don't notice anything. But you're not disturbed either, for what it's worth. The rest of you finish up your long rests as you wake up, stretching. It smells a bit of blood now, as the ventilation here is really crappy. So, what are you going to do now, as you
Is
awake?
Mondath still here?
Mondath remains where she is. Doesn't seem to be moving.
Good. Yeah, good.
Well,
We should,
shall we leave?
yes. We have to carry Mondath's body and also that of Aiden's as well, if we wish to respect the dead. But we assume the guards outside will not care. Is this what we're going with?
I think that's a bit much to assume.
Well, we've got a full rest in now, so I think...
We could take a few measly guards outside. But two of us, if we are taking Aiden's body, 2 of us are going to be incapacitated by carrying
on the
said
first
person.
Indeed.
A voice comes actually from Mondath's form, and she says, could walk on my own. As you see Mondath, like, from her tied up position, turns around to face you.
Okay, that solves one of the problems.
Maybe bind yourself to her or stick closely.
Yeah, if we like, make sure, I'm just gonna walk up to her and push a rag into her mouth and make sure she can't speak anymore.
Yeah.
Uh,
Someone in
by-
front and someone behind.
Yeah.
I'll stand behind her.
I will take the leads. Someone stay at the back and keep an eye on the prisoner, if someone else will carry Aiden.
Yurist, do you think you could carry Eden?
I think I would be able to, yes.
Okay.
Alright.
And I'll be rear guard.
Alright.
Proceed.
You make your way exiting the hatchery. You see the corpses of the fallen as you're making your way through. I'm gonna ask: are you making your way from how you came in, or are you going out from the hidden wall that you found? From
The hidden wall, because there's a cave full of bats the other way.
Also shorter.
And also horrible plants.
Yes. So as you make your way out of the hatchery, you notice, as you exit again from the camp, again it is deserted. With a quick glance, you notice there are no people on the towers.
The way ahead seems clear. Let us proceed back to the keep.
First of all, Dust, wander ahead, go out, see if there's anyone around. They may have seen us go in.
Yeah, Duff will attempt to be stealthy and keep an eye on things. Best he can.
Very well. You stealth. Is that a stealth of 20?
That's a stealth of 20.
And a
There
perception.
you use.
Okay.
Perception of 10.
Yes. Well, you're very hidden. As you are sneaking through the camp's many broken tents. Again, you don't see anyone.
He'll like, if the group can see him, he'll like, just like military signals to come forward. He can't see dangers.
No, I'm gonna be holding her vines just behind her back, just walking forwards, holding her hands, making sure that I can see everything she's trying to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Dust is just to keep ahead of the group, like 100 meters, 100 feet or so with his bow out.
Mhm.
Scouting ahead.
That's fine. You can move on forward. Mondath shows little to no resistance. If not, she grumbles on the way out. And as you're exiting the camp, where are you heading to?
We will be heading back to Greenest.
Yes, to pick up our reward.
Indeed. And at least that's a safe holding to keep Mondath at this point.
Very well.
I do believe we should take her with us.
To Elturel, yeah.
Yeah.
Aye, good point.
Alright. Onwards you go. Yes. You proceed to make your way over towards the Greenest. Let me make a roll. That will do. Alright. You make your way over to Greenest, and on your way there, you notice that the keep is now populated a bit more, as you see banners are now hanging once again from its walls. You see people are moving through the town, actively attempting to not dig through the rubble, but restore what is feasibly restorable. And within the town's now raided area, you notice that there is a person waiting outside of the keep's gate. A person that you recognize, Escobar, the new governor of the keep. As he's sitting outside and you're approaching him, he turns to you and waves. and looks over at at the person that you're bringing along with you on rope. Well, I'll be. You came back alive. Let's discuss this into my personal quarters. Yes. Come with me. What do you do? Do you follow him inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm dragging Morath with me. Come on, lass.
I would be careful how you call me, but very well. You move into the keep, and inside you see people are now less armed, but relatively tending into the walls. You see damage has been repaired and mended, and you notice that there is a certain air of rebuilt into the keep. Now, as you are entering in, Escobar turns to you and says, I need to remember the voice. You recall how we had a talk with our half-elven friend before you left about...
Yeah, yes.
Well, it was almost a day back, actually. Like the beginning of this day. So, well, you were really late on your return. I hope nothing bad happened.
Aye, something bad happened. And gesture to Eurist.
Yeah, it. We did capture and find our prey, but sadly we lost one of our own in the process.
A terrible shame that. Well, you are still alive and kicking though yourselves, and we had agreed upon an agreeable price for the information you have given us. Unfortunately, Leosin has been, as you're aware, been gone for a time. Said he was gonna be heading over to Elturel. Now, me myself, I thought that'd be done and done. However, before he left, he gave me a few coppers and told me that I should give you a transport for your way over towards the city. Transport's over at the stables. Well, former stables. They're still gonna need a few building nonsense. I got a wagon and a pair of beasts of burden for you to pull it. If you are actually, however, in need of horses, I can sell you some.
Horses would be good.
Well, first we will need the reward to be able to afford such horses.
Indeed. And from his side, he procures a small wooden box, and as he opens it, he gives you a few pouches of gold, equal to the amount you had agreed beforehand, before you left.
That's the group.
Well, with that done and done, let's discuss the pretty lady you have in the back with the weird garments. Who is she?
This one is a high-ranking member of the order, cults.
She's a wearer of purple.
We ever learn her name? Heshkin, you know.
She's one of the wearers of purple, one of the higher ranking officials. I suppose she'll provide some good information.
We should take her to Leosin in Elturel.
Forgive me, my friend, but this is not a place for a prisoner such as this to be held. There needs to be better fortifications. There needs to be better people to discern her nature and discern her intent.
Offense
The
taken,
Harpies
but
will not want to
agreed.
deter.
Very well. That's fine. If you believe you can hold her, I mean, you're the ones who caught her, so it makes sense.
Or we can hold her. They'll just twist the binds behind her just ever so slightly.
Yeah, she twitches a bit. Huh, well, I see. If that's the matter, then your return back to Elturel should hopefully be peaceful. I'd keep an eye out on the road. Terrible dangers await. Ever since these knuckleheads have been making their way throughout the world, they've been causing a lot of trouble. So, be careful of brigands, wildlife, and in particular, depending on the road you take, be careful of the any of the wandering residents.
We'll keep
Elturel.
an eye out.
So your best bet to reach Elturel, well, you could go over from Verdusk, passing by Scornubel, and heading off to the south. You could also try to head for Beregost, making your way past Candlekeep, and leaving Baldur's Gate, make your way to Elturel, but that's a longer route. Relatively, well, not safer, that's not the correct word, relatively different route. Longer and keeps you closer to the coast. The other one is a lot more forested. You'll have to deal with a little bit more of the wildlife, but it does offer you a quick way to reach it. If you go over from if you're going over from Berdusk, it should take you about 6 days.
This is much to consider. How familiar are characters with the region? Obviously, we don't know much about it.
Well, yours is from Verdusk, so
I'm from up north, so very unfamiliar with this part.
Give me a history check for those of you who want to quickly make a revision.
He's travelled about. He's a stranger to these lands, but he's lived here for a while now.
I've very recently arrived, so I don't know very much.
There's not much information you get when you're in the cult, so that's 19 anyway.
That is a 19. Okay. So, Berdusk is known as the Jewel of the Vale. And basically, it is a location that for a few people who are members of the Harpers among you, you would know that is a base of operations for the faction. In addition from that, and it is a safe place also for members of the faction. And it is fucking 9:20 p.m. on a lockdown. Stop moving into the streets. Fuck. Anyway. What you also know with those very high checks is that long before Berdusk was founded, two other settlements stood in its placement. The first was an elven moot hall, and the second was a human fishing village. And it was named after the local warrior, Berdusk Orc Slayer, who drove the orcs off of Sunset Vale to make it a safer establishment for everyone. There is an abundance of locations for you to visit there, including but not limited to, for the Harpers, the Twilight Hall, which is the base of operations for the faction. Well, at least it is a base of operations for the local Harpers who branch inwards, disguised as a temple of Denir. Denir is a deity in the realms, often called the Scribe of Ogma, a neutral good lesser deity of art, cartography, glyphs, images, knowledge, literature, and scholars, which is about basically what the Harpers are already about. So their temple working as an above front for their faction, for the burst of operations, is a very smart move. That's for you who know, who at least have worked with the Harpers to a degree. It would also serve you to reach there if you want to formally join the Guild of the Harpers, because it will allow you to gain benefits with membership. That is what you recall.
Alright. Well, before we go any further, be honest. Provide the goods we recovered from the cavern.
Indeed. Let's see here. Yeah, Eurus is just gonna unpack everything that we found. All the jewelry, all the random loot.
Pearls, sapphire ring, gemstones. And did we recover stuff important to the temple? Do I remember? I don't know if anyone's got in their loot.
I don't have it in my loot.
No, neither. So I don't know if you have.
Is it in the group?
Are you handing back the stuff you found in the camp?
Yeah, the stuff we found in that chest, the pearls, the sapphire ring, and gemstones, perhaps?
Alright. Are you just giving them back to their rightful owners?
We have found these in the cavern. We noticed they were pillaged from Greenest. We hope to find their rightful owners, or in the very least use it to help rebuild the town.
Well, that's a very appreciated motion. Thank you kindly. I'll make sure to I'll make sure to at least name an avenue after you, if that's the matter.
That will not be necessary.
Well, it's the least that we can do, really. The entire town has been heavily damaged by this attack. This is a very generous offer.
May I make one request of you?
Aye.
May we have use of the temple, just to do last rites and will of our fallen comrade?
Yes.
The temple ain't exactly restored, but you
It
can...
doesn't matter. Hallowed ground is still hallowed ground, sir.
Well, I'm not a religious man, so if you find it hallowed, you can go right ahead.
Much obliged.
Let's find a good spot for our fallen companion.
Very well. You head back into the temple then, if that's the case. Returning to the temple, you find that it is still scorched. It is still cracked, burned slightly. Ash and soot are covering its wooden walls from the outside and the inside. And as you enter in, you don't feel this any kind of immediate presence of divinity within within its hallowed walls as you're bringing in the corpse of your fallen comrade, Aiden.
For those of you who were in the initial attack on Grinist, tell me, where did your other comrades fall?
It was this very location. Outside the walls of this temple.
Then I feel that may be a fitting location
Yes.
for one of the number who fall in this endeavour.
So,
And yeah, I'd like to. Sorry, I'd like to join in. Eurus being a cleric, I'd like to just join in performing last rites and ceremonies indicative of his Aiden's belief systems and stuff, and just kind of lay them to where Dustin and Eurus think the previous comrades fell.
Too bad I don't have ceremony prepared.
Very well. You then begin to dig up some shallow graves to perform a ritual in honor of the memory of the companions that you have lost. Letting down their armaments into the ground and settling. Actually, how about you describe me? Describe me what.
Me?
Yes.
As I know that Aiden was of the Forge, he will be. I'd just like to, dig a shallow grave, place the body in with holy oils and water, and mock up 2 other graves for the other 2 fallen companions. And say a piece of holy scripture, a prayer, whilst on one knee, and then turn to Dust and Eurus and say, Is there anything you'd like to impart on your companions for their last journey?
There is. I did not know Assassin, but he was a brave warrior till the end. And the others, Balasar and Aiden, they were members of the Harpers, and they performed their duties admirably and cost them their lives in the line of duty. This is what we fight for, and it was an honor.
Yurist, anything from you?
I will try and repay Aiden for what he done to me. He saved my life. I was unfortunate enough to not be able to save his.
Hers, he was a woman.
This day, brothers, you shall remember, Greenest, for it will have some importance in your lives, whether it's small or large. This is the moment where you embarked on this journey. And I, for one, I'm not going to rest until I see it complete. Farewell, brothers. And then just holy symbol, stand up, and then walk away.
Very well.
Balasar wasn't a member of the Harpers. I fucked up there.
No, he wasn't. But I wasn't going to correct you. But no, that was very nice.
Far from that's the difference. He knew. We both knew on fire. He was a good guy.
Yeah, that was it. Order of the Gauntlet.
Harper's gone. What's the difference?
He was a member of a good faction. Yes, that's.
It's all the same, innit? They're all against evil.
Assassin wasn't Harper either.
Suddenly turned
He was
sour.
he was the center.
No, I knew Assassin wasn't. I just thought Balasar was. I said-
Balsar was, yeah. Balsar
Yeah.
was.
No, he wasn't. He was Order of the Gauntlet.
Oh my
Oh, was
I,
he?
I was confused because he knew on fire. I was like, shit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I like to think this has erupted just as I
as
tried
you're
to finish
walking-
this somber sentiment.
Yeah,
I'm
as
going to
as,
say it. I didn't know Balasar very long, but he was a good guy.
He made a mean Negroni. Carry on.
Yes.
Uh,
Wait, did we get our reward money?
yeah, we did.
Yes.
Yeah, it's in the group loot. And yeah, I'd like to invite any of the party to say their last farewells and then usher everyone away. We have important business. Do not linger,
Yeah.
but say your last farewells.
Just retcons what he says, and
Yeah.
he walked off.
You could say it now and then we can
Oh,
just
yeah,
edit
yeah.
it.
The cutting room floor forgets all.
A member of my faction, and that is what I am happy with.
well. Very well.
Saved it there.
No one noticed.
What time
So-
is it?
Right now, the time of day would be. It is reaching nighttime, actually.
Alright. Do we travel during the night?
Oh, goodness.
Or
No.
so I say that we should
I
stay
s-
the night in Green Nest?
Yes, as much as we have rested in that cave, we should stay in the keep where it is safe, where Mondaf can be secure,
Indeed.
and then travel in the morning. We can stock up and.
They may have seen us go in.
Yeah, just will attempt to.
I'd
Agreed.
perform an escape
That
whatever plan
sounds like a
we want.
split.
Alright. Very well. Then. Onwards and outwards. You. Are you just doing what? Sorry, I kind of missed the last part.
We will go to the keep and we're going to rest during the night so we don't travel at night. My character at least will collect more arrows. I don't know if anyone else is going to do anything else, but we'll travel in the morning. We'll make sure Mondaf is locked up secure.
Alright. Easily enough. The keep is a fortified location, so most of you can have another long rest, have all of your hit die on your character sheet, all of your
Yay.
abilities, everything. You are prepared for the journey ahead of you. Or at least you believe so.
Hmm.
Oh dear.
Let's see here.
Now we must consider what path to take.
This is a matter of urgency, but I'm not one for. We have rushed headlong into too many situations so far, most of which I have been the ringleader of, I will admit, and I apologize. My hubris got the better of me in those caves. But I suggest that a path of swiftness to our final destination may be prudent.
A path of safety is preferred, in my opinion. Whilst we should not travel quickly, we cannot afford to lose more people to reckless travel
How are we traveling?
by car. And I think we should, whilst we're in the morning, we should look at this wagon we've got in our two.
Yeah, good point.
All right.
Do we have horses?
We can afford
We can
horses.
buy horses if we want.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna need to buy some horses then.
Well, we'll see what the cart's like.
Okay. The cart is in the quote-unquote stables. You see what appears to be a relatively large 4 to 5 people, four passengers, 2 drivers size cart, and before it are a pair of draft horses.
Well, I'd say no horses are necessary to be purchased then.
That's alright then.
Reminds me of my old travelling cart. Yes, this should do well.
PTSD kicks in. Just-
Well,
Yeah.
shall we head inside and have a toast to the fallen? And get a good
Early
night's
morning.
rest?
Early in the morning. That's the spirit of the dwarves. Come on. Aye. Let's
We
toast
do
to
that
our
be-
fallen and continue our journey.
Very well.
Yeah, stick one down in the back. I'll sit up front, keep an eye on things if whoever's driving.
Is anyone proficient with land vehicles?
I am not. No.
Oh, I'm pretty sure as a soldier I am.
You should
Yeah,
be.
you should be.
You are.
You should be driving.
You two
I
up
will
front.
drive.
You're just in the back with
Yep.
me. And keep a watchful eye over this one.
Yes. Heshkin, what do you suggest? How do we travel? Longer, but perhaps safer? Or should we travel, if I'm correct, through the forested areas?
I don't think the cart will be able to handle the forest route.
I just want to open the flap in the back. Like, stick to the main roads. I think is best. And then close the flap.
Main roads might be safer, yeah.
My experiences with off the beaten track have been less than ideal. We should, yes, stick to the main roads. So just because when you were describing like the routes we could take, Spyro, you cut out quite a bit.
Sorry.
To give a quick revamp of that.
Yes, of course. So. Yeah, I just cut it again, didn't I? So
We'll be off.
there is. Okay, now I'm getting a little bit pissed
Yeah,
off.
that's it. That's better. Completely wrong.
Straight down the roads, if you would please, driver.
Yep. Well, I was gonna say drive the cart, but
Yes, driving. You can, yeah.
it's right.
It counts as driving.
You stalled, Heshkin.
It's just stalled.
Heshkin, you'll flood it. Be very careful.
I'm not used to the gearbox, right?
Have you never driven draft horse?
Like, I'm on the wrong side. I'm used
Be
to
very-
driving on that side of the car,
Or
but the
squat.
reins are on that side.
Be careful. It's a monstrous 2 horsepower.
The horror.
Oh,
I'm very sorry, Spyro. That got out of hand.
You begin your driving into the main road. So, let me pull up my notes. Yes. So, as you're on the cart, you with a relatively good pace. Do you have Mondath with you?
Yes.
Yes.
Very well.
Yes.
5 people travel. Very well. You make your way onwards towards Elturel.
Can I just be making, just keeping watch out the back of the cart, if possible, as well, just to make sure. Just have one eye out the open flap of the cart.
Yeah, that's nice. Make a perception check.
Dust will be
Yeah.
at the front because he's had a bad history of being ambushed and traveling.
17.
21.
You. 21, eh? You keep an eye out for the rest of the day. And as you are making your way towards Elturel for the first day, the sun is shining. It's a very good day for travel. The wind is calm, but relatively cool breeze. And there are no other visible travelers on the road. You're making your way out of Greenest on your own, on the cart, and the travel is long. The horses are pulling the cart through the open plains of Greenest, past farm fields. You can see mills in the distance, turning. And as you're making your way through, you don't really see anything that is merely jumping towards you to just get you.
I'm guessing there's like no signs of raiding or fires anywhere.
You do see a lot of scorched wheat, but no, not really. Not in the countryside. Most of the damage apparently was dealt directly on Greenest, from what you can tell. As you're making your way through, you're making your way past you're making your way over towards a river. A bridge has been built, and as you do make your way over towards it, you hear a sound just become audible as you approach. Sorry, did I cut out?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, as I said, as you're making your way over towards the river, you see the flowing river. The bed is wide, but it seems a bit shallow. A stone bridge connects both ends, about 20 feet across, 15 feet wide. And as you're making your way through, you hear a voice that you're like on halfway up. You hear a voice call out to you. What languages does everyone speak? Really quickly post it on the chat.
All of them. Oh, come on.
We don't have about 6 languages this time, so about 9.
Apologies, give me 1 second.
No worries.
My internet went a bit skew with.
I swear if it's a fucking troll. It's a troll.
Apologies.
Colin, do you not speak Common?
No, he doesn't.
He
All
just
this
speaks
time,
cat.
he thinks in Elven.
I speak Elven?
He doesn't speak common, he speaks cat.
Everyone speaks common. Why the fuck would I need to post it?
There you go. That's
Yes,
me.
good point. I will amend it.
No, I was just like making a joke.
So,
He's been screeching at you this whole time.
sorry, I keep cutting out for no reason, by the way.
Eurus, do you
Like,
not speak... Oh, you do speak Dwarvish. Sorry, I missed that. I was going to say.
It's a fraud.
It's like Right there at the beginning.
I know. I'm sorry.
And again, we're cutting out. I'm very sorry, viewers. This is...
I missed that.
You speak quite a lot of languages.
So, as you are onto the bridge, you hear a voice call out to you. It sounds rough, gruff, and relatively boorish. You won't hear me say that because I'm cut out again, so that makes sense.
You are
Sorry,
really
can
cutting
you
out.
We can't hear you.
Might just blink twice if you can
Yeah.
hear us.
I will
Okay.
be waving my hands wildly whenever I can't hear you. How about that? So, what you hear is the sound of a gruff voice calling out to you. None of you understand a word it is saying. And okay, there we go. So this voice, as it is calling out to you, it goes, Iskapatish, Garadusia, Fifth Golfero Galtap.
Do we see who is speaking, or do
No.
we just like what direction is this coming from?
Technically, all around you. You just hear it booming.
Something is speaking to us. Does anyone understand this?
It's not a song I'm familiar with. Heshkin, do not slow down. If not, speed up.
Mm-hmm.
I'd just like to step out 1 foot back and just stare out of things, see if I can see anyone, see where the voice is coming from.
Sure thing. Give me a perception check, and also, I think I'll change it because I don't know how visible it is. I'm just gonna do this.
Nope, I see nothing. 7.
7. You
Yep.
hear, but as you look over the bridge, you don't see anything. You don't see anything in the water. You don't see anything in nearby ridges. And the voice again calls out, "Fefe, Porcatlum, Toska."
Dust will cry. Do you speak common?
You hear no response, and you see slowly emerging from the side of the bridge on the other end. The size of a creature grasping onto the bridge and emerging, green-skinned. The visage is scarred a bit onto the shoulders, but relatively it is just long-armed with even longer claws. The visage of the visage of a relatively ugly creature, and I'm gonna quickly get the hand out. Okay, I keep cutting out a bit, which I don't like.
Every fucking time. Where there's bridges, there's trolls.
Is it in front of us, or is it behind us?
It appears in front of you, and as it
I
is
think it's
coming
in
out,
front of
this
us
troll.
stopping us going across the bridge.
Yeah, what you see, this troll has on it, apart from the long claw that it appears on the art, you do also notice that it is wearing a hat fashioned out of a bear's remains, and on its shoulder you see the patch of the bear fur made into a cloak. And as it comes out, it goes, "Sariska, Ktum, Fefigatuk," and he points at you and then points down next to it.
Sorry, Spy, you
Yeah.
are terribly. He's pointing down. He seems to be wearing a hat made of bear, I think.
Yes. Sorry, did I cut out again?
Yeah, you're cutting out quite a lot, man.
I don't know why that is.
Yeah, we can hear you when you're saying sorry, I suppose. A Vulcan's going to jump out the side of the cart and stand next to the two in the front. Just stand there and shout at this being in front of him. So, We have no quarrel with you, friend. Let us pass, and no blood shall be shed this day. I don't think he understands me, but I'm doing my best.
Make a persuasion check.
Dust will preemptively draw his bow.
Never mind.
Eurus, keep an
Wait.
Yeah, never mind. As you draw your bow, Dust.
eye on
I have an evil
the
pen ready.
prisoner. Oh.
Spire, you're speaking, but I can't hear you.
Yeah, sorry.
Our troll.
So you
ID
draw
was
your
shut
bow,
down. Damn
and
it.
as you draw your bow, pointing at it, the troll goes, "Skirting!" and it leans forward with its claws ready. We're gonna go into initiative.
Something's happening.
So you can't hear me again.
Can't hear a word you're saying. Last I heard was as you draw dust.
And then it cut.
I wonder what's going on.
Okay, you don't hear me at all.
I think Discord is having issues.
That's why we joined Discord.
just-
Spire.
Yeah, I will just rejoin. Okay, we're going to bit. Okay,
Money?
I
I
mean,
need to know if we know about trolls.
do you hear me?
Yes.
No? Yes?
Okay. As you pull the bow and draw the arrow, knocking it, you see the troll turn to you and with a growl, something in the language you don't understand, and with a leaning forward, it is going to try to lunge at you. So we're going to go into initiative.
Okay. What?
Ah, yes.
Ah, lovely.
See if the cart gets broken.
Yes.
So yeah, everybody roll me initiative.
Should we just drag our tokens onto the...
Yeah, drag your tokens around the party token, just for the initiative bar's sake.
How would I go about doing that? Apologies.
So
it's...
yes, so you basically on the adventuring party on the top of your journal, you just take
Yeah.
and drag your name over on the over the map.
Oh, I see. Excellent. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Where am I? There am I.
Oh, 1.1.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Is up with me?
he has speed.
Speed incarnate.
Speedy Gonzales.
You big. Big boy.
Yes, and the dangerous opponent for level 3 characters.
4.
You fought
It's
them.
good. We're not level 3.
Yeah, okay, you're
Easy
level
then.
4.
Still gonna be a difficult fight as a troll. Do we have much fire?
You
What
are
do you
3
mean fire?
people
I
too,
don't know.
so
Do we have fire?
I don't know what you're talking about, Heshkin. Are trolls weak to fire? Is that something I know? Is it common knowledge?
Heshkin Meta. That's a lovely name.
Like, oh, it's his.
let's go into
Okay,
initiative. So Theater of the
Still
Mind,
before the troll.
you are about 20 feet away from the troll, onto the bridge. No, you would be about 10 feet away from the troll onto the bridge, sorry, as you're halfway through. And you're all on top of the cart. Mondat is behind you. She's still bound and gagged, so she's not doing anything. So yeah, we're gonna start immediately initiative with Dust.
Dust is going to run away.
Mhm.
Using his feline agility, he's going to run 60 feet away.
Okay, so you jump off the cart and start fucking running away from everyone. Cool.
As he'll come to a stop, he'll look at the troll, he'll use his insightful fighting, and make an insight check on it.
Sure. How is that going? Let me see.
So 15.
Okay, I'll just make a deception check, I guess, for the troll. Yeah, this one's not a talker.
He gets
That's a 2.
distance. You analyse the troll, where the best strike, and he'll fire off a shot.
Very well. Fire your shot. 17, that hits. as you fire an arrow, goes straight into the troll's chest.
That will be dust.
Sure. How much damage is that? That is
11.
11 points of damage. Cool. Very well. We're gonna go then on to Eurus.
Eurus is going to get up right next to Vulcan. And I'm guessing Vulcan is not right next to the troll.
No, not yet. You can
Yeah.
run up to him, but
I'm gonna start with casting Sacred Flame on it.
alright, go for it.
DC 14 Dexterity.
Yep. Rolling. That's an 18. The troll,
Oh.
as it is lunging forward, you see the flame spit in a spur behind it, missing it.
Fine. Guess that's it for me.
Heshkin.
I will maintain my distance a bit and cast X on it.
Alright.
The ability I'll choose is I don't know, Dex.
Very well. You summon a spectral curse that hovers above the troll as it is running towards you.
And I will Eldritch Blast it.
Go for it. 18, that hits.
And 9 damage. Did roll well on the Eldritch Blast. That will be my turn.
A blast of energy strikes at the troll, chest first, and it is going to run up. It is going to make a swipe attack at you, Heshkin.
Would we say at this point that Heshkin, Eurus, and I are all within 5 feet of the troll?
Yes, it is going to just be next to you as the troll is going to make one
Okay,
attack against
so-
each of you.
So, because of my feet, that means that I get an opportunity attack against it if it hits anyone other than me.
What feat is that?
Because I have
Oh, Sentinel.
the Sentinel feat,
All right.
the one at the bottom. When a creature within 5 feet of you.
Well, let's see if it hits. One attack at. 26 to hit
It doesn't-
Heshkin.
You need to hit.
Yeah,
So he just gets an opportunity attack already.
Uh,
Sorry, do you say 6 or a 16?
26 to hit.
26. Yes, that hits. Yeah, that hits.
You take 15 points of slashing damage. Your attack then goes off as it.
And then I get my opportunity attack?
Yes.
Right.
But it is important to note that the wounds that you've made on it thus far did mend, and kind of the flesh reattaching itself. Yeah, that hits.
Cool. I'd like to use one of my divine smites as well on this. So that's that plus 2d8. There you go. 18 points
18
of
points.
radiant damage.
So as you see your companion get slashed across the face with a deep scar being made right under your eye, you slam the mace, the warhammer, straight into the troll's shoulder. Divine light, reckoning it, dealing 18 points of damage. And the troll, as the light kind of sears into its flesh, and you hear a sound as the shoulder caves in a bit. It turns towards you and tries to swipe at you with its other hand. 24 to hit.
24, yeah, that hits.
You take 13 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
And the troll then turns his attention to the last dwarf and tries to bite at you, Eurus. Oh, 23 to hit for 5 points of damage. And as the troll finishes with a flurry of claw and, well, tooth, Vulcan, it's your turn.
So I'm just gonna slam my warhammer into him again.
Yes.
15.
15 hits.
Cool, and then I'm going to use another smite, divine smite. So that 14 plus 5.
Or as you slam again, divine energy rippling through the troll's skin and flesh. Math. Cool. You see now you have its sole attention.
Come at me, you bugger!
Is that your turn?
Yeah, it's the end of my turn, yeah.
Alright, at the beginning of the new round, I'm gonna have to ask, Edwin, can you give me an initiative roll?
Everyone?
No, Edwin.
Oh, no, sorry.
Ewin, sorry. Yeah, you do have to plop your token into the map.
Turn and put my token on first, obviously.
Yeah, you
Right,
would
you
have
need
to put your
to
token
drag
into
your
the map. I'll
token,
just
yeah.
quickly do that.
Just drag your
You're cutting out against Spiral. I'm
token
afraid.
into the map from the journal.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh, I've got 2 of him now.
And then just re-roll the initiative and then just edit the number on it to 13. Alright, there you go.
Already did. Dust, it's your turn.
Alright.
Spire, still can't hear you, but this was my turn.
Yes, it is. I am very sorry.
So, okay.
Don't worry about it.
Could I use my eye for detail to try and figure out why this creature is regenerating its wounds?
I'll make an insight check. Yeah.
It would be an investigation check.
Investigation, sorry.
Yeah.
That's a very good ability. Indeed, you do see its flesh and wounds. They mend and heal as your companions hack into its flesh. Trolls are known for their regenerative abilities. You also do know they have an aversion to fire.
This creature, its wounds, they're closing. We need fire. Burn it. And he will fire up another shot. That's a miss.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 10 to attack.
Alright. It would be prudent to tell me what you roll, just in case. Because I can hear it even if you can't. Hear me. So, yeah, a 10. The arrow hits a thick spot on the troll's leathery shoulder. Doesn't seem to even affect it. What do you want to do?
That'll be my end of turn. I'm at good range. I'll just stay where I am.
Alright, Eurist.
Eurist is going to cast Bless on Vulcan, me, and Heshkin.
So,
Yes.
And then I'm gonna try and dance around a little bit. So on the opposite side, right across Vulcan.
Okay, as you summon the blessing, do you run away from the troll or are you running around it?
Running around it.
Okay, you move around the troll. Very well. Edwin,
Like this.
background. You have been trying to find a suitable spot to rest in the past few days. But you have been keeping an eye on this particular troll because it has been harassing travelers on the road, as well as hunting the local fauna in the woods that you have been resting in. As you were keeping an eye on it this day, you notice a group of adventurers are now attacking it. What are you doing?
Since this troll has been causing so much trouble, I'm going to move in and assist them in destroying the fell creature. How far away am I from it currently?
About 40 feet, you were further into the brushes of the forest.
Okay. Then from where I am, I will cast Ice Knife at the troll.
Alright. Make your attack. That hits. Roll for damage. 1 piercing. And I need Vulcan,
Crap.
Urist, and Heshken to give me dexterity saving throws against 8 points of
crap.
cold damage.
I beat the DC.
You did.
Apologies.
Who is this
Forgot
man?
Oh,
You!
no. I have a fault. Oh god.
We're being attacked from the trees.
So,
I can't hear anyone. So, welcome
how much,
to...
sorry, is it?
No,
How much damage?
8 It's 8, yeah. That was,
What?
not think that's
We're being
for a raise.
flanked, lads.
So, as the ice knife flies, hitting the troll in the back for 1 point of damage. You see the
Oh, no.
knife begins to glow, and as the frost kind of like creeps all over the troll, it explodes in ice. The troll fails, taking 8 points of cold damage. And everyone else, Heshkin, you succeed. Do you take half damage on a success?
Do I
Can-
take half damage on a success?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna take 4.
No, do you? I'm asking the spellcaster who cast the spell, who knows what
Sorry.
the spell does.
It just says, you must succeed or take damage. It doesn't say anything about half damage, so I assume it's no
Okay, then it deals no damage. So, Heshkin,
damage. Sorry,
Yeah.
I could not hear you properly. I
yes,
didn't realise
sorry,
what
no
you were
worries. Heshkin, you take no damage. Urist, Vulcan, you both take 8 points of cold damage as the knife explodes and shards of it stick out into your armor, into your meaty spots.
Yep.
Ouch.
We've got 2 enemies on the field, lads. Apparently.
Yeah, that's your turn.
Da-da-da.
Heshkin.
I am going to bonus action Hexblade's Curse it. I take it Eurus is still on the other side, so do I get flanking?
Yes.
And I have Bless as well on top of that, so I'm basically got a really good chance to hit. Wait, that's a 19, so I forgot to change the critical range, but that should be a crit.
That is indeed a
Shouldn't it?
critical hit.
Oh, damn.
So could I just roll the thing twice? Yeah.
Yeah, roll, yeah, so that's
Like that.
7 plus 6, 14,
and there's-
24, 28 points of damage.
23.
23?
Yes.
So 27.
Nice.
And you watch as, with a single slash,
And-
you cleave into the troll. It collapses onto the side of the bridge.
And I regain 8 hit points. As a Hexblade's Curse.
Is it when it dies or when it is reduced to 0 hit points?
It is when it dies.
You don't regain anything then.
Oh, it's not dead. Okay, sorry.
It's a troll.
As you see, a spectral energy begins to draw out from its body. At the end of your turn, and at the beginning of its, the troll kind of like, you see the spiritual energy return to it as it slowly rises. It turns towards Vulcan, and with tooth, claw, and hand, it turns to go wild feral towards you. Okay, we're going to DM right here. Yeah, sorry for the silence, everybody. This is going to be hours with the dungeon master.
Cool. That's going to go well.
17 to hit you, Vulcan.
Can't hear you, Spyro.
17 to
If
hit
it's attacking
Vulcan.
Vulcan. Should maybe take it.
All 3 attacks coming to me, yeah?
Yes, that is what I said. I am very, very angry that I am getting cut off. I don't know why. I'm gonna look at it during the break. 17 to hit.
Yeah, the troll's very angry, Spyro. Perhaps, I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi. Maybe we should turn your camera
First
off
one,
to save
first misses.
Wi-Fi.
Okay. 17 misses, so... Because I can hear you. So, I don't know why you can't hear me.
Fucking troll.
Yeah, so the troll attacks you for a 17 to hit with its last claw, and with a 20 to hit for its bite.
So the last one hits. Only the last one hits.
You suffer 10 points of piercing damage then, as the troll leans down and bites into your shoulder, and as
Okay,
it
so
bites,
10 points of damage, that's fine.
yeah, as it bites, it tears off pieces of your armor, and it appears to be just thoroughly attacking at this point. Vulcan. I can't hear shit. Technical difficulties. The one time that we can actually do the stream, we can record it, and it's gonna be like sweet. It just does this. I don't know why, and I'm gonna find out. I'm very sorry for people who are watching this in the future, but I can't hear them at all.
Glue bomb.
What are you doing, Vulcan?
Sorry.
What are you doing, Vulcan?
Sorry, it's my turn. Yeah, so I am... Oh god, I don't have anything that's like fire related. I guess I'm just gonna hit it again. That's all I can do. Not with the divine smite. Just gonna hit it. Oh.
No.
No, not.
As you go to swing, the troll's still biting onto your shoulder. You miss completely as it goes to hit you, and instead it grabs the head of your warhammer and slowly puts it down.
Wait, aren't you beside me on the opposite side from yours?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you do have advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Apologies. So I'll just roll one more.
So I was trying to infer there.
Sorry, I missed that. Oh, that's better.
That's good.
Apologies.
That's how I got a crit.
15. There you go. Apologies.
Bonk.
Bonk down. Gets back up again.
No, it's down right now as you slam the warhammer on its head.
Will someone please set this creature ablaze?
Dust doesn't have any way to super put on fire, but he does have flasks of oil and a tinderbox in his burglar's pack. So if could I feasibly dip my arrows in oil to then fire either?
Certainly.
You could put.
Do you have? Certainly. Do you have the oil handy to you on your belt, or is it in your backpack right now?
It'd be my burglar's pack, so I guess it's in a pack. Yeah.
All right, so you can use an action to pull out the pack.
Right. I've got the pack ready.
Yeah, you pull out the pack. You have to drop your weapon to do so, but you have the pack on your hands, and you're holding the oil. So next time you can dip your arrows into it. This is a This is a process.
We'll get there eventually, lads.
Jurist.
I was about to say, put the oil on the body and then we could just set it on fire.
Well, yeah, we can try and do that, but also I do have a bottle of alchemist fire,
Anything.
and I'm going to use that on it. And if I'm not mistaken, that should be a dexterity thing.
It's technically unconscious. It fails.
So yeah.
So it takes. Let's see here. 2 points of fire damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Power.
As you look at the troll and pull out the flask, you throw it at it, and it catches fire as the carcass. You see the wounds do not heal, and the troll goes. Falls dead.
Dipping his arrows in oil. Ah, that's much faster.
Now I gain my 8 hit points.
Now you gain your 8 hit points.
Yay!
Not drop your guards. We were attacked by another source.
I'm gonna. Vulcan's just gonna turn away from the flaming body and scream into the thicket where he got hit with cold damage. It's like, lower your weapons and come out with your hands up. I'm not interested in shedding more innocent blood this day.
I'll be innocent.
Transfer my hex to this unknown figure.
Very well.
You will oblige and walk out with his hands in the air. Of course, he does still have his weapons, his staff and shield, but he's holding them up and
Drop
showing
your
that he's no
weapons.
no harm.
Drop your weapons and explain your intention.
He will drop the staff and apologize profusely. Say, I had no intention to hurt any of you. It was just that troll has been causing a lot of hassle. It's been destroying these forests, which I've been trying to protect. I saw the opportunity to take it down and was overeager.
Well, as a commodicum of faith, how about you undo some of the damage you did?
Yes, certainly. And I will cast Healing Word, Vulcan.
Magic.
For the record,
Well-
what you see before you is a human man, wearing, as mentioned, relatively light clothing, bearing a shield and a staff, both made out of wood. Has the looks of a person who hasn't really been visiting a city as of late. He's been living probably in the woods. There's like leaves on him, stuck in the middle of his clothing, a bit of dirt on his shoes and pants, and he seems to be relatively far from civilization. As the healing word spell is done, you see your wounds close and mend.
Well, thank you. What do you call yourself?
My name is Ewan Morn. I'm a wanderer.
Wonder. Your presence here is appreciated. It's awfully convenient, however.
I could say the same to you. I've been hunting that creature for a while now, just never had the opportunity. And
Well, yes,
I thank you for destroying the foul beast.
Yes, this will endanger the lives of others no more.
I'd like to walk up to you and put my hand on your shoulder and say, one misstep does not condemn one soul. You are forgiven. I'm glad that you came to our aid when you could. Now, what is your purpose, other than this troll in this area?
I lost a lot a while back, and I've been traveling since, seeking information and attempting to avenge my family.
I can condolence.
Aye, we've lost a great deal. We all have.
We're no strangers to loss.
Maybe our cause is to be alive. We are currently in the transport of a prisoner of some
And that's-
sort.
Vulcan says that.
Can we check the prisoner's still there?
We were at one point.
You notice that Mondath is still in the back of your cart, simply standing upright rather than being on the floor. She's simply standing there, looking at you with a bit of disdain.
Just gonna poke it, just make sure it's like the real one and not an illusion.
All you get in response is,
Okay, it's the real one.
I'd like to push her down and tie her legs together so she can't stand up anymore.
They are. She's not standing. She was sitting, like instead of being on the.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, I won't push her. Yeah, that's just brilliant at that point.
She killed many people.
Yeah.
I'm a paladin.
You appear to be very capable. We could use a fighter like you. That's facts.
Tell me, what do you know of the Cult of the Dragon?
They are. Is it, what would I know actually, Spyro?
What you would know is certainly backstory for one, but you would also know that they, as of late, have been causing a lot of damage in the natural habitat. Are you a member of any faction by chance?
No, just.
As a guildless druid, you have been keeping an eye on them loosely after what happened in your home. It's very difficult to track something you have no aid of anything, so all that you know is that they are causing a lot of trouble in the natural cycle.
I will repeat that and say that I know very little. And so you, as a group, probably know more than I would. But
Well, maybe our intentions are aligned.
yes,
You're a very capable warrior, as my companion just said. Would you join us?
for now, of course, I am on my own quest. But if as our goals seem to align, I will embark with you.
It is safe
Excellent.
to have numbers.
They clap him heartily on the shoulders and then, excellent, come on, everyone, let's get moving. I need to rest for a bit.
While they're talking to the new guy, Yurt is going to check out the general area where the troll appeared and see if it has stopped up on any loot and riches.
No,
I just want to indicate to Owen just what yours is. Yours. He spends his time looking for shiny things.
very well. Give me an investigation check as you're looking at the prison. I'll tell you what you find.
Investigation. Because I'm
What seems-
Suppose I should go looking for stuff as well. That should be an advantage to a 12.
I didn't say he was good at finding stuff. I just said he tried.
So
yeah, that'll help.
yeah, you look at the troll's belongings. All of it just deep down under the bridge, collectively.
What did you seek?
All of you, literally. Wow. Except for the druid.
Ewan, do you want to have a go?
Fuck's sake.
As you went.
Yes, what you see is, as you're looking, there's like a barrel on the base of the bridge, on the side of the troll. Inside, you find a pair of gold earrings with the ears still attached on them. The earrings are worth 10 gold each. You find a wooden box of coins with 5 copper and 2 silver in it. You find a key that the key's head has been broken off. Fingerless gloves, a pair of them, different colors and styles. They don't match. And last, but definitely least, a playing card set with half the cards missing.
Are you content in your findings, Eurist?
of many things.
I was gonna say, does this deck look like a normal set of cards?
I feel compelled to now. I will draw 2 cards.
Are you drawing 2 cards from this deck?
It's an ace and a queen. Yeah.
Are you drawing 2 cards from it?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Because that's why we're
Oh, it might be a deck illusions as well. Mate.
You draw a pair of
Well,
cards.
we're heading back to Greenest area 4.
As you draw a pair of cards from the deck, the first one you draw, give me one. Roll for it.
It's gonna be a deck illusion.
Who is this voice that's talking to me that knows about such things? Out of
I
the
know
game world.
anything. I am
Out of the game world.
It's out of game. This is out of game of Pokemon.
Actually, my race is very curious, and we like to look at all the weird shit finds. That is how we justify it.
My character is also this time a chronic gambler. So
Sure.
So we see cards and cards.
From the deck, you draw an Ace of Hearts. You're holding it and you're like, huh, neat.
Oh, the second card, Spyro. I need to know that second card.
As you draw the second card, it's an Ace of Clubs.
2 aces.
Oh, me too, bust.
I fucking yeah.
no, you could take that to 12 and then you could.
Yeah, then
Nothing
that's
happens.
what beat the deal.
You're just holding a pair of cards in your hand.
This may entertain you while you travel on a station.
It's a half a deck.
Of like,
Sorry,
Journey.
sorry, can I ask, would I be able to partake in a short rest or a long rest when travelling in a car?
of course. If you're not
Okay,
on
right.
the helm, yeah.
Alright, amazing, cool.
I'll go
Okay,
back to
it's something.
driving.
I'll start with Heshkin.
As we're passing, I might be able to see like boards that say like driving carriages while sleepy is dangerous.
Take a rest, take a break, save lives.
Yeah, first of all, give me an animal handling check with your proficiency bonus if you're not proficient in it, or above it if you are. Because the horses are very frightened because the troll just came up.
Okay, well I have a 0 in it, but it gets a +2. So whatever this is +2 is 8. I have an 8.
It takes you about 8 minutes of just, hi, come on, move.
Can I ask the druid for help? You know, the guy that is good with animals.
Yeah, I can.
Do we
Can
know
you
he's
help
a
me?
druid at this point?
No,
You, woodsman.
Yeah, no, wait, yeah,
You're a woodsman. Would you be able to help us in this, Ian?
I try. I do have some experience with
Cross
creatures.
okay, give me an animal handling check. As the horses are
Exactly the same.
less.
Volk is starting to severely regret offering a hand to this person.
You see as the horses are like, as you place like a hand on them to calm them down, they go, and start to actually move.
Oh god.
Leaving some of you behind as you're moving with the car forward.
I'd like to cast command on one of the horses,
Oh,
please.
Sure.
Oh, no.
What do you command it?
I mean, I calm and slow.
One word.
One word.
Oh, is it only one? Is it only one word?
Yep.
So, calm.
As you are seeing the horses run away, you go, no, 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 and you with your magic, you see one of the horses begins to slow down while the other pulls, so the cart isn't moving, but one of the horses is very agitated.
Get on, get on, get on, get on.
No one approach the cart. Let one calm the other. They horses, so they act as a group. One is calm, the other will calm soon.
Alright, I'm gonna go calm the angry one down.
Takes a bit of time, but the horse will calm down in time, and you can get on and continue your journey. As all this is happening from the back of the cart, there's the constant muffled just of Monda.
I swear.
Somebody
I swear. Hold me back. Someone hold me back.
We don't have to. Just have a reminder who is prisoner.
Can I just go up to her and just brandish my hammer in front of her and just like, don't test me. I'm having a bad day. A troll, and then some horses, and then a cold dagger from a dude who lives in the woods I don't know. I'm having a bad day.
Yeah, who's right behind you? Sure. You see Monda who's just looking up at you with a raised eyebrow, just
I've killed better than you, human. Let's not add to my talents then, shall we?
she shrugs. You make your way further down the road. The first day of travel goes relatively smooth as nightfall hits you on the road. You're in like a crossroads, so what are you going to do? Are you going to continue traveling or rest?
Could I say that I've taken a short or long rest at this point?
A short rest on the cart, yes. A long rest you're going to have to make a stop.
Yeah, so I can take, and so in a short rest I can expend as many hit dice as I like. Yes,
Indeed,
that makes sense. Cool. I can do that then.
including
Okay.
happy.
Can anybody else take the reins?
I have no specific skills of animals, but I could take over. But I would prefer to keep watch instead.
Does anyone who can actually operate this vehicle? Or is it just me?
Well, I
We'd like
think
to-
everyone can, but you have to see it
Yeah.
if rolls are needed.
Okay.
Those are native to these southern lands. How far are we from our destination?
From Beerdusk, looks like
Not far.
yeah,
Still a day. So we're going to have to stop anyway.
we should probably try and find a hidden space a little bit off the road
Agreed.
where we can still get our cart hidden as well, preferably, or we'll have to cover it up with branches and stuff.
I prefer another, if possible.
Holy shit. Yeah. Well,
Don't say that.
you settle down for then a long rest as you're making up camp. When you get to the tent,
Yeah, I think
I have my lord. My god, does that help? No,
we do have a tent.
Amazing.
I have a 2-person tent. Who wanna cut tonight?
Dips with yours. Us four, we stick together.
If you're dwarves, do they only count as one person between the two of them?
I think I take offense.
yeah. First off,
Can they just,
hold
like,
up.
they just like sleep feet to feet on one side and then something.
First off, dwarven tent.
Listen, lizard. How about you go warm yourself in the sun while we go?
Wow.
I'm not cold-blooded.
You're a lizard.
First and foremost, dwarves aren't small; they're medium creatures.
Second of all,
Thank you very much.
this is more intense, so you need to wear.
Yeah.
And third of all, what the fuck?
Wait,
So yeah, secrets. As you're preparing a campfire to cook your food, if you want. If you don't want to make a campfire to cook it, it's fine. You can just take your food, your rations, however you please.
go on. I'll be sleeping in a wagon, I guess.
Same.
The wagon is not a bad choice. Eurist and I will take the tent. We will swap stories of the depths of the earth and our
Who's taking it?
friends, and our feet will be twiddling while we're talking about it. It'd be great.
Yeah, someone should be
What?
having a look out though.
Yeah.
And
How about Captain Ice Knife over there?
We do not know this man. We do not know this man.
Oh, I know enough.
First watch.
I'll take second.
I'll take the last one then.
We're only doing 4. Right.
you could also spend this time to get to know one another, if you don't know someone in the group, like people do.
Yeah, I'm still relatively new.
I mean,
A fair point.
he could join in the watch. We can
Yeah.
spend the night talking.
I'd like to grab this newcomer, this new newcomer, and say, "You come on the watch with me. We're gonna sort this out because I'm still not over being stabbed with a nice knife."
Of course.
I want you to set up a campfire.
Yeah, of course.
Guys, do you want to do that?
Since we're setting up camp as well, I will actually go to the outskirts of the camp and place down my hunting trap.
I'd like to follow him very closely.
Alright, you see the human just lean over, setting down a metal bear trap.
Do not forgive this for mistrust,
Of course, I understand.
but you cannot be too careful.
Actually, we don't need a fire to cook our food. I have prestidigitation.
Ah, that is like the microwave of.
Yeah.
No. Prestidigitation just makes something taste different.
No,
You're still gonna get salmonella from it.
I can chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for an hour.
It's literally.
Rations can be eaten raw.
That's literally the microwave of D&D.
Yeah, like basically we have rations, which is basically just like crackers and cheese. I can make it taste amazing.
But what about the
I like
magical
just like-
radiation? Are you not worried about that?
I do have meat, actually.
He's a warlock. Do you think he's concerned about magical radiation?
It's- I may be a warlock, but he's a decent dude, right?
On a 700 watt prestidigitation.
Oh, I'm getting flashbacks again. The last fucking campaign. I swear to God, he's cool.
Sure.
Eurus, you also have meat.
Yep.
Alright, you got some drink.
Absolutely. If it's
Not meat. Meat.
Ah, of course, you can cook it.
Oh,
Yes.
They got from the.
In case they don't want, you know,
I think
crackers and stuff.
maybe do you want it to taste a bit better?
You know what? Sure. I mean,
me?
well, just imagine this.
What
We took them 2 days ago,
Hmm.
and they've been in, you know,
Hmm.
the warmth for 2 days. They're not gonna taste that great.
Can I do anything about the food that's soiled?
Clean it.
Well-
Clean bacteria. Question.
I can clean stuff.
Yeah, you can clean it.
That doesn't mean get rid of like
Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
bacteria.
I'm gonna be honest here. Worst comes to worst, you do have a paladin who has lay on hands that can cure diseases.
Yes.
Yeah, he knows that, but he's waiting to see how this plans out after the short comment.
Leon
I can't
he's
hear.
designed to cure fucking stomach aches.
Also, if we get food poisoned,
This is
got you
literally
blood, or is it?
Yes, and I will be honest.
mind troubles.
Tell me wrong.
This is the Forgotten Realms. I don't want to be mean, but
Anyway,
yeah,
I
I
don't
don't,
think actions are weird magic.
yes.
Okay, okay, I'd like to.
My rations would be like, oh, a bit of basil up in here, but garlic.
Nice sauté. No, I'd like to. Santa Heshkin, we never actually discussed the nature in which you got involved with the dragon cult, and thus far you have done pretty well by our party. But
Well,
I'd like to know.
as my fellow harpers here knows, I was a spy sent by the harpers. I am currently looking for a certain someone that I know is within the cult. I don't know who it is.
Do you know what I'm enjoying about this so far? Is the details and the specifics.
I don't know who it is exactly. All I know is there's someone in the cult that I need to kill.
You are a strange one, Heshkin. I've seen you whispering to your sword. Is this close to you?
Yes, this
Be
sword came to me
careful.
in a time of great struggle.
Does it comfort you?
Yes. It's made me a better person and a better man in the society. But that's when I realized I could do more, and I started having these weird dreams. So I sought out the harpers to see what I could do, and they sent me as a spy. a big cup of tea about.
Very
As a
well.
person with almost no background or notoriety, it was a perfect cover.
The Harpers have been a very good for helping us find action in Ives, I found, yes.
Very well. Oh, may I just go back to a previous incident with Eurist? That's a lot. There were some interesting things that were said back in those caves. A lot of information given by you, without a lot of connotation or a lot of. What were you?
Explanation.
What did you mean?
Contact.
Yes. What did you mean?
With what exactly?
When we spoke to Mondaf, you revealed
There were a lot of
knife.
strong words said. Strong words of vengeance said.
Yeah. It appears you're also hunting down but multiple members of the cult. Are you hunting them down for information, or is this a personal sort of path you've taken?
It's both for information and for vengeance, I would say. Seeing as my entire family was murdered that day, I would like to know who exactly did it or ordered it.
And you believe that's part of the cult of the dragon?
Yeah, because on that very day I was on my way over to the excavation site, and I happened to run in to a group of them. They didn't spot me though. So I do have a few names to go by, but I don't think any of the names I have right now are direct responsible for it. I do think they will be a guide to my target.
Well, these names you need not share with us, for you have.
I've already shared with them.
Well,
We know of two of them. We have one of them with us.
Yes.
But this is indeed a personal quest for you, and I will help you if I can, seeing as you have proved yourself worthy, or not even worthy, a good, my kid.
Well, neither of us can do anything if we're dead, so sticking together is probably the best thing we can do right now.
Aye.
Too many are lost from this cult.
Yes. It seems vengeance is a unifying feature of this cult. It really glides people together, so
Speaking of witch dust, I don't think we've actually spoken, other than our brief interactions on the battlefield. What drives you in this?
it's been a chaotic few days. What brings me here, specifically, I was a good friend of mine, Onfar Frun, directed me and Balazar here to investigate the cults. That is my only stake in this. But I have my own goals beyond the cult itself. There are people I am searching for as well. And perhaps you will find them.
Well, again, this is a close band of brothers, it seems, of people who will go out of their way to help to fight for the needy, which I appreciate. This is the reason I came to Paladin. This is why I am so hell-bent, and I must apologize for my action in the tunnels, where rage overtook me.
Yes, this is most curious. You appeared confused for a moment.
How do you mean, confused?
You explained to us you had an idea of what you were doing after we saw some kobolds.
Aye, that is true. That is very much true.
It is a paladin without direction and a path to travel.
Do not mistake my confusion for lack of direction. For my confusion is older. Older than my devotion to Muhammad. Older than my vow of vengeance to smite evil where it lays. To tell you the truth, friends, I do not know why I am here. My last memory is of my tombstone, in the soaring rain and the lightning flying above me, and desperately alone. I do not remember where I came from, my birth, my kin, my family. All I know is the light of Bahamut.
Truly.
that's it. Absolutely nothing. Maybe three minutes ago is all I remember. But since then, I've done some good. I've done great good, but I feel that none of those are good enough.
Well, perhaps following the path of your god will help you find the answers you seek.
Perhaps. But that is why I apologise for my hubris in the tombs, in the underdark of that place. For some reason, I'm drawn to Bahamut, and when those oppose said deity, I'm filled with extreme rage.
Yeah, that's nice.
But my intentions are pure, the fire is warm, and I'm in good company.
Yes.
So all is not too bad.
Yes, good companions. And although we have not travelled for very long, who are you? Woodsman, tell us your tale.
Yes.
The night in the dark.
Once again, I must apologise for that. I hope I
None taken, and I literally just walk up to Arwen and just clap him hard on the back. Just in a jovial, like friendly, but kind of forceful nature.
grimace slightly, but try not to make it noticeable.
Oh, really? Yeah, right.
Well, well,
Very sorry for this. Here we go into silent mode as the internet.
let's see. For the longest time, I've been living out in the woods. I was with my family, a wife, a son, and nature. But a few months back, there was a terrible attack, and my life was turned upside down. Everything was destroyed, and I have been, I suppose, rather lost
Yeah.
since.
If it is too painful, you do not need to explain. This is tragedy. It is yours.
Sure.
Again, I'm very sorry. It just
Aye.
And
My condolences, friend. I toast. Was close to me.
Your wife and daughter.
my
Your wife and daughter.
wife, her name was Lyra, and my son, who was only 7, his name was Oscar.
Lyra and Oscar were very proud if this group comes to fruition and fight in their name.
Just drink and eat to their memory, and to bring more good to the world in avenging them.
don't know why. I'm very sorry. I'll try to during the break. Very well.
I'll lick my wounds and have a wee lie down.
Indeed. For the purposes of rest,
I am also for that.
yeah, for the purposes of rest, if I keep cutting out, I'm sorry, but
Keep watch whilst you rest. Sparrow, you're quiet again. I can't hear you.
yeah, I know. That's why I'm gonna say for the purposes of rest for tonight, you can sleep soundly to your rest.
Backstory whilst we wait.
Yes, so what I'm gonna say is we're gonna go on a break because I need to figure out what the fuck is happening with my connectivity, and we're gonna be right back. So take a moment of a break, get some snacks, get some water. I don't care.
Okay.
Fix technical difficulties.
Yeah. That's what we're here.
Yeah, we'll take a break then.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay with that? Been going on for a while as well, though. So makes sense.
Yeah.
And now you here's once you get premium users, i.e. the other players will get some.
Banana.
Oh,
Well, that's
no.
not safe for work.
Oh, Dirty boy.
Eldritch Smite. Give me. I want. I think it's really Eldritch to be the extra damage when I hit somebody.
Isn't it funny?
No, it's how the per level of the slot.
No, Eldritch.
Oh, it's
Smite.
1d8 plus
Yeah.
another d8. So it's 4d8 when I first get.
I know. I'm not going
Wait,
to
wait,
do that damage.
Apologies, I may have instigated into some heavy RP there.
No, it's fine. It's like part of.
That's fine. In fact, I actually need more of it.
I know, like.
Because I just wanted to ask everyone: is everyone cool with that?
Yeah.
Because I really like the RP element of this game.
Yeah, RP is always fun, especially when characters conflict.
Yeah, damn right.
Conflict's the best because that's like you're really into your character. No, he will not stand for this.
Yeah.
I have a divine right.
Oh god. Again? Not again!
All I'm saying is the Gavari.
The trouble with roleplaying is you never know like how much to go. You're like, oh, should I tell him everything now? Oh no, keep some away for next.
I managed to keep a lot of my character secret from you guys.
I don't know about you.
I'm not gonna talk about Augustus.
No, not this. No. This session, like this.
Oh,
thing
I
open.
see.
I'm talking
Forget
about
Tell it if you need to.
in my last one. Yeah, I kept my character very secret from the rest of the party.
I think that's obviously not giving anything away, but no, my character is his whole backstory from what was chosen during
Weird
character creation
Yeah. Secret backstory.
is end game content.
Oh
Fuck.
yeah, let's go.
It's like, as in, I've been thinking about it like every time we play it, just like, ooh, how much should I say? Ooh.
Yeah.
And then you die. And we
And then I probably will die, and then it won't matter.
I just have prophetic dreams of the apocalypse.
Yay!
I mean,
But backstory's
Literally-
simple in comparison to everyone else.
literally all Vulcan has is there is one part of his backstory which is obviously a huge spoiler,
Hmm.
Yeah.
but the rest is
No.
he knows nothing. He knows nothing. Like, he's been around for a couple of years, and he doesn't understand why, and he doesn't know why. And the big spoiler to Vulcan is even a surprise. Like, he doesn't know that.
Well, I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to that.
it's really fucking cool. Like, Spyro, I don't know if that was part of the Tyranny of Dragons or like
Mhm.
something you came up with, but it's such a badass backstory.
Oh, thank you. This is primarily from the book, but it does help tie the players into the whole world of Faerun a little bit into the campaign.
Yeah, but I mean, mine. I'm so excited how you're gonna implement my backstory into this. Ah,
Oh, that
So
that is
cool.
that is my work. Yes.
oh, it's gonna be so cool.
Hearing about everyone else's backstories, I'd like to record mine and make it a bit more awesome. So the dead people in my backstory were actually great.
My character came from nothing.
That's very deep.
And to nothing they will go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so everyone can have a momentary break as I'm figuring stuff out. My interconnectivity also is... I don't know why. Sundays is always Sundays. My connectivity just drops very badly.
I had that
Oh.
last week with
Yeah.
mine, where I just could not hear any of you for the majority of last session.
I had that when I
So
was in
annoying.
Iowa Lewis, if you remember.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Are we saying we've taken a long rest as well?
Well, we're going to be going into one, but if we
Oh, okay.
attack in the middle of the night, sure.
Every 5 nights you have strange sequence of apocalyptic dreams. Well, at least I know when it's gonna happen.
How many nights?
Hello, everyone.
Hello there.
Tyranny of Dragons. We got a
Hello
motion.
there.
There we go.
So,
We still don't have a group now.
yeah, I don't
No.
know why my system just keeps fucking with me so badly, but I just updated the encoder settings on Streamlabs. So my quality personally should have dropped, but hopefully the stability of the stream should have gotten a bit better. So let's see how that goes. So as just a quick recap with your new companion and everything, you are laying now on the side of the river, just having prepared your camp. And after talking with a few of your companions, getting to know them better, you go into a rest while some of you are keeping watch. For the sake of brevity and time, I'm gonna say that nothing disturbs you during your rest, and you regain half of your hit die as well as all of your class features from the long rest. So, you continue your way over towards Burdusk.
On the go.
Yep.
Climbing back and we'll be off. They get the reference.
That's what keep an eye on the road.
Where would you want to go?
They say Markon was built on an ancient dwarven city. I don't believe any of it.
Climbing back and we'll be off. Yes.
Skyrim.
I'd like to sit in the back with our prisoner, just keeping an eye on her.
Alright.
Sit in the front, keep an eye on the roads, make sure we don't get ambushed.
I'll make it.
But we're fucking gonna get ambushed based on that.
Yes.
It's dust in
Maybe.
my eye.
Maybe use your passive perception.
We're not doing passive perception here.
What is your passive perception?
14.
Maybe you should just use your passive perception.
Maybe I should just
I will go with the 5. Oh, my eye is slightly sorted.
Maybe I should just bypass the perception. Fucking hell.
What is it?
21.
Wait, what?
What?
He's good.
What? Do you see through time? What is
What do you passively see, man?
Everything.
He sees everyone's aura and intentions.
Jeez.
You make your way through the stone-laid path. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
we can hear you.
Okay. You're making your way over towards the stone-laid path without difficulty. The important thing to note is that now that you're reaching Burdusk, the environment does change a bit. You go from the roadside beneath farmlands into more of a hospitable locale into forest lands. As
Home sweet home.
indeed, making your way over towards Burdusk, you arrive in the relatively large city of the Harpers, and here it is a solid stop if you wish to enter, or you can continue on your way.
Are we stopping in
I mean-
Burdusk?
Well, we are Harper faction agents. I mean,
Yeah, but we might want to drop off any information we have. Maybe drop out Mordath.
Yeah.
Sorry,
We try to take Mondath to Leosin,
Mordath, yeah.
or shall we
yeah.
just leave her here?
I trust the Harpers with.
Yeah, I'm.
Mon-
Yeah,
Eh,
just
eh,
leave her with her.
yeah.
Temple.
What about the rest of the party? What do you guys think?
Well, it would help us if we do drop her off with your guild, because then it's one less thing for us to worry about.
And we can. Well, I mean, Connor's going to drop off any other information we have about the cult, including their next target, which we heard about.
Yeah, we have
Um,
plans.
Yeah, and Leosin, who we are meeting in Elturel, is also a member of your guild, right?
Yes.
So any information they get from her here, Leosin would also get,
Yeah, should
I presume.
travel throughout our network.
Yeah.
We should travel throughout our network, but it's best to leave her here than rather than travel for too much longer. So yeah, we'll head to the temple,
It was
Twilight Hall.
Yes. And we shall pay our dues.
Very well, you enter then into the city. Burdusk is a large settlement. numbering in hundreds of thousands of civilian lives, but above all else, it's above its population of 20,000 and counting. The large city of Burdusk is also, well, quite homey. You notice the stone walled buildings of the city are hewn with ceramic rooftops. You notice there is people moving through the roads. Some are keeping to themselves, while others are taking quite great strides to attract your attention. Wine sellers on the side of the road, just claiming they are having the best beverages. And it is true that Burdusk, one of its greatest exports is woolen wine for the purposes of trade. But it is also well known for its very sturdy wagons. As you're making your way through the streets of the city, where are you heading towards?
Me and Heskin intend to take Mondaf to the Twilight Hall.
Yep.
Very well. You make your way over towards the Twilight Hall. You see, the Twilight Hall is not just a single building. It's a complex. And it is even hidden within the, well, you'll see. You make your way over towards the Church of the God of Information. And as you stop your wagon outside, you see a pair of of the hands of the clergy just maintaining some order outside of the facilities. One of them is sweeping the floor, the other one is keeping an eye on him.
Heskin, approach the clergyman, inform them of our guild attachment. I don't know.
Yes. And I will go up to the clergy and hail him, like, greetings.
Can't hear you, Rory.
Hey! Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna go up and greet him, the clergy. I'll
A
say
good day to you.
greetings. Fellow. We have some information and a prisoner to drop off for the Harpers.
This is a temple, sir.
Yes, but I'm asking you for directions for where we would deliver such information.
Make a persuasion check.
The one thing I just lost my proficiency in.
You see the Templar go, I see. Please follow me. You continue swiping. The person looks a bit confused, but relents and continues the swiping effort. He leads you
And I
over...
will beckon Dust and to bring over the prisoner as well. And we will go into the temple, I imagine.
Oh no, he's not leading you into the temple.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
Should we-
he's
Should the rest of us wait out here? Oh, I'm asking to like Dust and Heshkin.
Good question. What's the normal guild protocol?
Yeah.
You won't know, you're not real members, are you?
No. So, this is an affair for our guild. We will return shortly.
We'll stay here with the prisoner then.
We'll take the prisoner with us.
We need to deliver the prisoner to the Harpers.
I'm not comfortable with leaving the. Sure.
Balkan, you've trusted us so far, both your life and I hope friendship as well. We will leave Mondaf here, where the Harpers will hopefully be able to get more information than we can from her.
But the trickery of this sorceress, I feel, knows no bounds. I'd be much more happy accompanying her, but if that is not the case, then I shall stand back.
Rest assured, our guild will know what to do with the likes of her.
On your head be it then, sir.
So be. I don't follow the clergyman.
Yep.
You're led into the outer courtyard onto the side of the building. Following by footfalls, as there are no people around into the courtyard, you see him turn to both of you and go, "Correct. What are your names?"
I am Heshkin Roxius.
Dust of the path.
Right. Do you have any way of verifying your allegiance?
Show my Harper emblem.
And as do I.
Excellent. And he turns around and he pulls up from the side of the wall what appears to be a wooden stick. He looks at it for a second. Yes, it will do nicely. He hits you both on the head with it. What are you thinking? You're bringing a prisoner of the cult in plain view through the city to watch? Into the front entrance of the temple, no less?
I mean, you'd think because we're agents of the fucking Harpers, we'd know better.
Do you
than
think
that,
we
but
are an
apparently-
open agency? We're trying to perform things stealthily. Have you heard of it?
Apparently, our characters haven't.
By
Yes.
the fates, it is... You're initiates, aren't you?
Yes.
I would explain a
I've
lot.
spent most of my time as an undercover agent, so I don't know most of the customs.
By the burning light of the parchment. Fine, look. We will take this individual, whoever they are, into our custody. Who are the people outside?
They are trusted companions.
Right.
They help. They are also have the same goals as us to destroy the cult.
Right.
So we are working with them. The prisoner is Fulam Mondath, a wearer of purple.
His eyes, like, widen as you mentioned that. A wearer of purple. So the dress is not just for show. You really did manage to get one of them. Which beckons the question, how do you not know of our ways if you... Well, it doesn't matter, I suppose, much.
So Lang the Rusa Signrath was killed in our expedition.
Cyanrath.
Yes.
I'll mention that name to my superiors. Very well. If that is the case, then we don't exactly have stockades for this wearer of purple. And I hope that you have actually gathered information out of her before you deliver her to us. Which I'm expecting in full in some kind of report.
Yes.
Do you have a superior that you answer to?
We have been following under command of Leosin.
Yes.
Excellent. Just so that I know who I'm going to be sending this scolding report towards. Leosin. Cool. Very well. You're his disciples?
I am not.
No,
I think
We,
you
uh,
are.
don't think I am.
Oh.
I think we met in the town of Greenest before it was attacked. He was awaiting another, but the other perished. Aiden.
I see. Was Aiden your mentor then?
No, my mentor for the was Galen.
I see.
Trying to remember the second name.
He puts a hand forward. I see. Well, is he alive?
Galen, I'm not sure of his location at the moment.
I see. Well, that is so needlessly complicated. Fine, from now on, for the time being until I can bring this up to my superiors and you're given further instructions, you will follow Leosin's orders if that's the case. If they are a higher rank than you in the faction. Also, by the grace. And he walks up to Mondath and grabs her by the shoulder. I'm gonna take her into our halls. It is unwise to bring members of the cult in such a hierarchy with you. You could be keeping tabs on her. Thankfully, our halls are warded off from magic, so we shouldn't face off any intrusion. But you both are going to require... Well, you're going to have a long talk with your new mentor, whatever he is. If that's the case.
Our apologies. We did not wish to travel further with such a high-value target.
It's understandable, and this will be commended to you. You might even be rewarded for your success.
We also have other information, such as the next target of the cult, don't we? Dust.
It's the map. They have like directions going north, I believe.
Yes.
Going north.
Their camp was located here, and these are the scraps that we found within their commander's room.
You procure the map, and as you look and as you give it to him, he kind of like opens it for a second and closes it. I'll show you this to my superiors.
So we found they were actually cultivating dragon eggs within the cave system.
Dragon eggs.
3 of them,
I see.
black.
Destroy.
They have been dealt with and destroyed.
His eyes like lower. I see. A loss of information. Shame.
I would not have been comfortable carrying 3 dragon eggs to here.
Dust
I
will
would-
observe the man's face when he's like hearing it. Oh well. Just try to see like figuring if he's like disappointed in that.
Sure. Make an insight check. That's a 9. Yeah, you can tell that he's a bit disappointed. He's like, as I wish to mention, you didn't have to bring them with you. Simply the location of such valuable. Nevertheless, I think you need a bit of a reminder. In our faction, information gathering is the most valuable resource you can bring into the fold. Unnecessary death is something we leave to the Zentarum to deal with. After all the bad reputation, they can keep it. But you have successfully brought in a very high valuable target and information regarding the cult's whereabouts. I am certain your pupil will be more than pleasantly surprised with your efforts. In the meantime, I'm gonna get her into a nice interrogation room for us to get some more information out of before we hand her over into the gauntlet. They should keep a better watch over her than we should.
There you go.
Well done, agents.
And
Thank you. And apologies for we will strive to do better in future. Been a bit sheepish. Look to Heshkin as I start moving back to the party.
yes, well, we will say our farewells and we shall make our departure.
And the Templar moves in with with Mondaf, who looks at you back with just a. And you exit from the courtyard, appearing to the rest of your companions with one less wearer of purple.
That could have gone better. I think my education in the matters of our guild has been not quite enough in areas of etiquette.
I kind of initiation was just kind of a blur to me. I
Yeah,
was just trying to get through it as fast as possible.
I was taught by a man in desperate times. I feel like maybe not all of his lessons have sunk in, but we will do better. and we have done good, and let's just get traveling.
Yes.
Um,
As the rest of you,
it's dealt with.
as you
Does
gather with the
anyone want
rest.
to buy anything while we're in Bear Dusk?
I would like to procure sturdier armor. This is getting on bits. I'll address the party. Our friend will reside in the halls for now. We need not worry about her anymore. We should travel onwards, and we'll speak more on the matter.
Should we try and sell our stuff? Like
Yes.
some of the loot that we got?
Should use this moment to procure better armaments,
Yes.
sell off any wares you may have, stock up for the road ahead.
So,
Are you sure that this is a safe place to keep
This
said person?
it is safer than traveling with her on the roads.
I agree, but
it's a very reputable faction.
In fact,
Aye.
their standards are much higher than we anticipated. In fact,
Fair
our
enough.
brazen approach into the hall was reprimanded.
Yes. We
They
do
were
ask.
very-
We do ask that you three do not speak of this.
Yes, it is quite embarrassing.
oh, we shall see, comrades. We shall see.
But that is how reassuring their measures are, that they took the time to.
Well, if
My
their
God.
scrutiny of you two is anything to go by, then I think that it's a very safe faction.
Yes, we are honourable, but we need to learn more. Let us buy stuff. Let us
Sell
secure
some stuff
more
as well.
improved weaponry. I feel we need to
So
better
And-
prepare ourselves.
there's one
And-
thing missing from the group loot, and that's thingy's halberd, wasn't it?
Yeah, we got her halberd.
Someone has it, but it's not a group loot.
Eurus, I thought you took the halberd.
No.
Mondas halberd.
That's it. I remember we picked it up. But
Yeah,
We did
I'm not
pick it
sure
up.
who.
If not, we'll say that I had it. I imagine we can retcon and say I had it.
One of you had it, yeah.
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 Yeah, because one of us, we definitely talked about picking it up, so I can say I had that.
Well. Okay, so Dustwell look for an armor.
Sure.
Black.
Moving around, you find your way to the Coaster Head's house. And I'll type the name into the chat.
Yeah, that's a strange one. Oh.
The Coaster Heads house is the base of operations for the local branch of the Thousand Heads Trading Coaster. It's a merchant company in Faerun that has operating trade routes from Waterdeep to Hillsfar, from Berdosk all the way to Arabel. It is a vast network of trading. And this branch right here has its own store within the city. It's a 3-story tall building, furnace outwards with all manner of pottery with beautiful flowers and also decorative statues depicting small animals all the way up to the statue of a gargoyle that is sitting on the side of the porch. Entering inside, you can see that the establishment is filled to the brim with all manner of armaments, from weapons to shields to bows. You can also see inside there is food for sale. This is basically a very unique store because it offers you a lot of variety in your purchases. Of course, there's always Gnome Depot if you really want to just head into something familiar.
Inspiration to the DM
no.
and gnome base and yeah.
Moving swiftly on.
So yes, behind the counter you see a jolly-looking halfling with a long, large mustache on the front. with a straw hat and what appears to be formal-looking merchant clothing, looking up at you.
Greetings.
You see the halfling turns towards you with a bit of a heavy step, standing like tall over the counter. Why, hello there! Welcome to our establishment. How can I help you?
I am in need of improved armaments, weapons and armor. My leather, my rapier, and my bow could all use with upgrading.
Sure thing. Can do. What are you in the market for?
Well, my most immediate concern is with an improved leather piece, something that can withstand, well, seemingly constant attack. This can.
We're talking about studded leather then?
If that is what is a better version of this, then yes.
What are you wearing?
Yeah, it will be studded leather. I'm looking for.
Alright. Yes, of course. And he leads you over to a variety of different colored leather pieces with different designs on them. Some of them have more of a bestial appearance. Some of them have more of a slick.
It's gotta be black.
Yeah, there is a set of black with different shades of black. For our everyday customer in the acquirement of such outfits, we also have these beautiful brooding black coloration, these deep blue, these faded scarlet also. We also have certain pieces. Are you interested in any of them?
I was looking for a skulking shadows, but the dark black will do.
Oh, we actually have a Skulking Shadows in store, and he shows you a beautiful piece of studded leather armor depicting what you see on the front of the chest. Behind the belt is the figure of what appears to be claws coming out from the side of the pauldron and the face of a wraith being painted onto the chest.
This will do nicely, my friend. How much for this piece?
For this one, let me get my catalog, sir. And the little halfling waddles his way back into the what? The name of the tables. Hold up. Into the back of the room to get the catalog. Fuck's sake, I can't remember names today. But studded leather armor, that would cost you. No, of course. That will cost you only 45 gold, sir.
Yes, we will take this as. And what else?
You're looking
Got
for.
anything of the magical variety?
We have a few magical wares.
I'd like to approach the counter and just lean on the counter and say, "Excuse me, good armor, I didn't catch your name."
My name, sir? Oh, you son of
Bob.
a bitch.
Is that fantasy name generator?
No, the halfling actually turns and goes, why I'm flattered. Just out of curiosity, what's your name first?
Yeah, but
Oh, my name is Vulcan Dawnhammer,
Vulcan!
Paladin of Bahamut.
Well, my name is...
I would like to speak...
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm sorry. My name is Callus Corn. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Oh, pleasure is more mine, sir. Are you the owner of said establishment that we find ourselves in?
I currently operate the establishment, yes.
Excellent, wonderful. I was wondering if you would point me in the direction, if it not be you, to imbue anything into this. And I want to put my ornate warhammer down on the desk in front of him. Is there anything you can do in regards to improving said weapon?
Unfortunately, you were going to need to find an enchanter for that kind of job. I don't think there are any here in Burdusk. You're going to have to find a bigger city. I'm pretty sure, however, you might be able to find one in the next stop over, to the north, Scornobel.
Ah, excellent. Well, I thank you for your time. I believe a lot of my companions here would wish to impart some gold and impart some time
of
into your
course.
wares in this shop.
It is a great pleasure to meet you, Mr. Vulcan. And if you ever find yourself in Waterdeep, you can swing by one of our other branches of the establishment over there.
Oh, Waterdeep, you say?
Yes.
Excellent. Gents, anything this fine gentleman behind the counter will be willing to help you with anything?
Have you got anything like cloaks?
Cloaks?
Magical cloaks?
Oh, we do. And he leads you over to a small section of cloaks. He's going through them like, no, yeah, no, definitely no. Oh, here's one. This cloak has been fashioned for those who want to add a little bit more flair into their appearance. Here, try it on.
I'm gonna put it on then.
You put on the cloak, and I really quickly want to check something before I tell you anything, because it would be hilarious if you had to attune to this for this to work.
I don't think you do.
I think I know what it is.
Same.
As you're holding onto the cloak and you begin to just fashion it onto you, you suddenly feel this gust of wind kind of like hitting just inches from your body as your cloak billows behind you dramatically.
Heshkin, let us not be excessive with the coin we have.
But honestly, how cool do I look right now?
You look amazing, I must admit.
I feel you should have a lute and some dry fog coming out behind you.
That would be perfect.
Oh, prestidigitation, some like sparkles.
We'll try to remain stealthy.
Please don't set firework into my store. Thank you.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'll take off the cloak and I'll be like, not quite what I was looking for, but thank you.
Let us be practical, my friend. Yes.
Well,
Do you
we
have any
also-
potions?
Potions? Of course, we sell these fine healing potions, and they are wonderful for keeping your meaty bits inside if something hits you, and they have an adventurer's life guarantee on them, meaning that once you have them, so long as you can drink them, you should be fine. Any wound.
I think we should all have at least one of these things on us.
Yes. How many do we have?
We are one.
Let's buy 4. One for each of us, so we can, even those of us who cannot heal someone, can maybe help someone off.
We'll take 4 of those potions. How much are they, my good sir?
4 of those potions, that would be 200 gold. With a discount of 20 gold, because I like you folks.
It's very gracious of you. And as much as Dust wants to be practical with money, he's going to cast his eye around the shop for like the most interesting looking item in there.
Oh, there's
Does anything catch his eye?
there's a couple. When you say interesting, what did you have your eye for?
Not necessarily like a useful item, just something that's like really weird and interesting. Like if you're seeing like a
The first thing you see immediately is a bug, not a bug, a bag of dust. The dust itself is colored like blue, giving off like a mystical aura off of it.
as Dust, your eyes will lock onto that. Like, shopkeep, pray tell, what is this?
Oh, this?
Curious.
Oh, this is aurora dust. You can use these on an open flame of any kind, a torch or a campfire, and will provide a shimmering aurora of different colorations. Very much selected by travelers who are going on long trips away from home.
But you know what it's. I already understand what this is. Is there anything you have that's even you do not know what it does?
Not really. That would be unsafe. Are
Makes
you
no
looking for
sense.
something that might be chaotic in nature?
Tell me more if you have anything of that like.
Well, we have these crystals, and he pulls out a small bag of crystals from the bottom part of the counter. They're all different colors, and he says, Well, you were these crystals. We acquired them from Waterdeep, and if you're using them, by just throwing it, it will crack apart, and when it breaks, it releases the magic inside it, creating all manner of random sensory effects.
How much is this object?
Each crystal, depends. You want to buy a bag or just singular pieces?
How many's in a bag?
For this one, we've got 9 crystals.
Basically, flashbangs, if you think about it, are smoke grenades.
That could be useful.
That could be really useful.
They do attract
Vulcan's
attention.
just gonna.
They are not really harmful. More on the
But they
harmless
could-
I
side.
think
They could
If
blind or
I'm-
disorientate someone, I would imagine.
Nah, not really. They are
Maybe.
pretty harmless. Children use them.
Oh,
we draw enough attention as it is, my friends. I don't think we need extra.
If you're
In
looking
that
like
respect.
people who are looking for more, for things that are really gonna hurt somebody, and to that we do provide.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, Vulcan, just lean on the counter again, say, Callus, my good friend. May I call you Callus?
You may call me Cal.
Oh, Cal. Love it. Fantastic to meet you. We're a party of adventurers. We seek our fortune. We're having a wondrous adventure with each other. I was wondering if you had anything in the nature of armaments or armor, i.e., maybe something like splint armor. I've heard of this thing that this reputable seller of wares might have.
Oh, you're absolutely correct, sir. Here in our emporium, we provide what adventurers need. Well, most of the time anyway. We have actually 2 pieces of splint armor in different colors. Unfortunately, they only come in cobalt blue and cobalt bronze.
Interesting. Both of which are delectable colours, may I just say. Very
course.
fine choices. How much would that run you? Because I had a merchant who, a long time ago, when I was of less of coin, you must understand, that offered them to me for 170 gold pieces. Would you be able to match that price?
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
Yeah, you're trying to swindle this guy into giving you another
Yeah,
discount.
I am. Yeah, I am.
Falcon, don't be ridiculous. It's worth a lot more than that.
Indeed.
Oh no, I'm just going off of what my friend told me ages ago. I don't
yes.
know what the
feel
going
like
rate.
I feel like I heard the same thing from another merchant.
Make your own with make your own with disadvantage.
10 as well.
Oh,
Right here, it's a lot more than that.
I was
Well-
trying to help Vulcan, but
Well, I appreciate you.
well,
I appreciate we have friends that are willing to give you such wonderful pieces of armor for a cheaper price. I'm afraid I can only sell this one for 200 gold.
okay. Well, that as is my cut of everything that we've earned so far. I think I can stretch to that, but I must say to you, Callus, that I'm very much enjoying this time that we're having together, and I think that this is a very much a store I'd love to visit forthwith and come with extra work for you, extra trade for you anytime. Is there anything we could work out on a kind of forthwith basis?
Well, I'm working for a business venture, so I'm part of a
understand, I
merchant
understand.
company. I can't give you something for cheap for exposure. That would be kind of
No,
insensitive.
absolutely. I do not need to know about exposure, my friend. That's absolutely true. But I will be touting your wares every time I wear it.
That is not untrue. If you make a persuasion. No, you already did. He says, "Well, I'm willing to give you this piece of armor for 195 gold. If you promise that you're gonna be giving a good word to our company.
I would always give a good word of steel which is true.
And he looks at you, and he looks at the armor. That's a good price.
It is a good price. Don't doubt me on that, friend. Do not doubt me on that. You're a reputable man of reputable stature. I would love to offer you 185 gold and my word that in the next cities that I venture into, I will be touting your wares, expanding your venture, because you strike me as the sort of man which does not deserve to be working under a conglomerate organization.
Oh,
I think that you could strike out by yourself. You have the nature of a good salesman about you, sir.
this is the power.
Make a persuasion check again.
It's going on for it.
Oh no!
Fuck.
I'm going for it.
He says,
So devious.
with a saddened look on his face, he goes, "Well, look, I can give you this piece of armor for 190 gold because I'm gonna get yelled at if I drop it below that. But you're gonna have to promise me." And he gives you like his pinky finger.
Oh, yep.
That's an oath, man.
Aye, the Bahamut symbol. I know it.
Suddenly he's in a warlock pack.
as you do your pinky finger, he just goes, "Your pact is signed, mortal."
I feel like a desperate burning in my hand.
Oh, he's a patron.
Yeah, you.
No, 185 is a good number. I would
190.
be very happy with that number.
190. So.
890.
Oh, I
Sir,
thought you said 185. I apologize.
Thank you.
So yeah, are we happy with me? That's like my share of stuff.
And he.
That's fair for me to take that, right?
Yeah.
And he produces to you your choice of either cobalt blue or cobalt bronze colored splint
I'll take the
armor.
cobalt bronze.
I mean, technically, Ewan doesn't get any of this money, but we're not gonna be that nasty.
And that's armor class of 17, right?
With
Yep.
with a shield or not?
Without
Oh no, I already. Yeah, I already have my shield. So I just raised my armor class by one.
So yeah,
and
just you replace what you're wearing. So splint armor basically gives you an armor class of 17 flat, giving you disadvantage on stealth, requiring a 15 on strength to wield.
Yep.
Which you have because you're a paladin, because of course you do. So I'm gonna really quickly check your character sheet.
So I have an armor class of 19 now, effectively.
Yes, but I think that D&D Beyond. No, never mind. Yeah. Awesome. And he turns to you. What can I help you with? Also, you were talking about a better rapier.
Yes. Any weapon, any improvements on my rapier and or bow would be appreciated.
Well, I can't do that. I'm a simple halfling seller here, doing this work for potatoes. But my employer does have these very cool kind of weapons that I can show you. I have, and he produces from his side a cane.
I asked for a weapon. This is just an implement to help you walk.
Oh, that is, to the simple eye, it is, but... And he uncorks the top of the cane, revealing a rapier hidden inside of it.
Ah, deception.
Ooh.
Indeed, you can bring this wonderful weapon into any room, and people will probably not judge you for it. But also, it is a nice hidden armament. Unfortunately, it does not really have any magical enchantments on it. It is just one of our more common wares for people who are interested in the sneaky hidden business to use. You strike me as a sneaky businessman. Cat.
Dust stands there with his hood, his black armor. He's like, yes, I agree. This is the most suitable replacement. This will help in more subtle affairs. How much is this one?
Oh, this one is. Well, this one I'm willing to sell this off to you for 200 gold as well. This also has a nice property on the top. You can see here there is a button. If you extend the handle forward, you can, well, helping you with a grip, of course, but primarily, you can see these eight perils. So when you draw the weapon by pressing the button, you can have one of the perils shed light, or all of them, that can go in a 5 foot about long and 1 foot wide inch of light, which is very useful for pointing things. And he points at it, and you see a dot on the ground.
Eyes widen at this, like, and he's like, "What is this magic, this sorcery?" And begins to attack it.
You step on the door, and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Oh my god.
Such a fan of this.
You attack at the no, my establishment, and he closes the light.
This is some sort of enchantment. Intriguing.
Uh,
I must have.
Dust. And I'm just gonna like grab him and just like pull him back.
Yeah, hold him back, hold him back.
I'm not holding back.
Lights.
You can check against my strength if you like, but I'm gonna hold you back.
I don't think I'm not this weapon. Dust doesn't. If you don't know about tabaxis, they don't really care about gold, and he will spend 200 gold on this frivolous improvement. I would take it, yes.
Can I just say I took that
200
out
actually,
of our
not 300.
group loot.
200, yes, of course.
Is
I'm
that-
a bit overzealous.
Is that okay?
Yes,
I'm currently-
that is okay.
I'm doing the maths for the entire purchase, so don't worry about it.
Wait, oh,
But I took
he's
it out
already
of the group
taken
loot.
200 off. For this.
And
190 out of
Oh,
the
100,
group loot.
It's not changed for me, but
That's
sure.
It should be 1444. Is what
I'll
it should
come
be
up
now.
with a figure because I've got a calculator open. But yeah, okay.
Remember, we're also here to sell stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. For the starters, can I sell my chainmail that I'm taking off
Oh,
to replace with the sprint armor?
sure thing, sir.
Dust will also pass off his leather armor.
Cole, have you got all of this sorted? Can you do all of this on the group chat? Is that okay? Thank you.
I also have a suit of chainmail that I can sell.
How does the group feel about me buying stuff with me just arriving?
Oh, go on.
Very much money. My own.
What are you wishing to buy?
A set of studded leather armor.
Oh, that's fine.
How much is that?
45
be?
gold.
45.
That's
It's
fine.
like for 5 gold.
Don't worry, lads. I saved us 10 gold on my purchase. It's fine.
How much would you give us for this? I'm gonna put on Cyanrath's greatsword onto the counter.
Oh, that's a mighty fine blade.
Thank
Wow, that is also pristine condition and a costume design. This is almost as good as if you bought it brand new. Where did you find this
We
wonderful
did.
weapon? But yes, of course. For this,
Under a lot of dead bodies.
Oh god.
And they all look surprised.
I hope he didn't steal this off of a dead corpse. That would be very mean.
It was a joke, my friend.
Oh.
I just, like, show my Bahamut symbol and is like, do you think that we will be pillaging off corpses, my friend?
I don't know. I'm not religious. Yes, of course. This glaive I can give you 25 gold for. Because I like its design. I think it will sell for 30. He says naively.
Hmm.
A true fool.
Wait, that's for the greatsword, right?
It's not a great, it's a glaive, I believe. Let me check.
Oh, the
I might be fucking having a brain.
No, this is
aneurysm.
Cyanrath's.
So, yeah.
This is Cyanrath's sword because we have the sword and we have the glaive.
for
Yes,
Monday.
my bad. You know, in the artwork,
That's fine,
it
but
looks,
down both of them.
yeah, it looks like for some reason like a glaive on the artwork. I'm like, oh, it's a glaive. Yes, of course. Sorry, did I say 30? I mean 60 gold. Sorry, I didn't try to swindle you.
So 60 gold
I'm
for the
sure
glaive.
you didn't.
And how much for this glaive?
Ooh. 20 gold. I like this glaive. Seems pretty fine condition.
Yes, it's seen a lot of use.
Same
Um,
pattern design. Don't
they were-
question it.
They were made by the same, from the same forge, if I remember correctly. So
Oh. Well, that's very interesting. Interesting. Well, I hope that you find more then. Yes, 20 gold for this glaive then. And is there anything else I can buy off your hands? Everything that we can sell here is going to be resold to other adventurers only. And that's a guarantee.
What about the chain mail that I just doffed to don my armor? And also, Eurus, I believe you have some chain mail as well.
I do
So-
indeed.
are you guys taking off your leather as well that you just sold?
Yeah.
Yeah, the leather as well.
So two leather, 2 chain mail.
Oh, this leather does not look good. I can sell you 5 gold for each of them. Oh, but the chain shirts, I'm willing to pay you 20 gold for the chain shirts.
Each or for both?
Each. I don't
Is
wanna-
it chain?
I wouldn't-
Chain mail,
Yeah, it's
not
chain
chain
mail.
shirts.
Yeah, two
Oh.
chain mail.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm half blind. Yes.
It's okay, Callus. Do not worry about it.
Like, you know, corn doesn't really help you with eyesight. Carrots do, and unfortunately, my family were really into the corn business. Yes, I can. I can buy you these chainmail shirts for 30 gold each then.
60 gold for them, and however
10
much
gold for the
leather.
2 leather.
Yeah.
And
Extra.
Oh, and here's
would you
your
be willing
silver
to-
cane, sir. And he hands it back to the silver star cane.
Yes.
It's a beautiful piece, Dust.
This.
Treat it well.
I will. It's beautiful.
would you be willing to buy this? And I'm going to bring out the pouch of the kobold inventor.
What the? Smells like. No.
Yeah, it's a long shot.
Ah.
Did we sell the earrings here, or do we go to a jeweler to sell them?
Well, show up the guy, ask him.
Would you be willing to buy these earrings?
Oh. Interesting earrings. Remind me of the one my 5th cousin used to wear. Did you clean off the ears, by the way, on the earrings?
Yeah.
Before I hand them over, I'm going to press the digitation and then hand them over.
There was physically ears on them too, so you were like,
Oh yeah!
Clean.
Very nice design. They actually look identical to the ones my cousin used to wear. Huh.
That is fascinating.
It is. Well, I could buy them over you for 10 gold? 10 gold seems fair.
10 gold.
I don't know about 10 gold, my friend. Carlos, we spent quite a amount of money in your shop today. As a dwarf and I'm a jurist, you can
It's
come
more-
and join in on this. I think they're potentially worth 20 gold at least for these pieces.
But you have to remember, this man behind the counter needs to make his money.
He does, and I think he
So,
can get more than that.
I believe.
Peskin.
No. I don't think. I think 10 gold is an unreasonable price, but so is 20. How about we sell them to you for 15?
I'd be happy with that.
I make a persuasion check.
I'm trying to get on his good side here, guys.
I know. I'm playing bad cop.
That was with disadvantage, so
With
it's a 23.
No,
sorry.
with advantage.
So 23.
You watch as the happening goes, yeah, that makes sense.
So here you go, my friend.
And here's your coin. Is there anything else I can
Colin.
help you sell?
Yeah.
But actually, how are you with gemstones and well, rare stones in general?
Oh, my grandfather was actually a jeweler. Well,
Oh,
yeah, unfortunately, my father had the whole corn business idea, so I didn't get to learn everything that he knew. He knew how to make actual, like, very fancy rings that had magic on them. I didn't get to learn that, but I did get to learn a lot of the appraising stuff, mainly for the business. You'll be surprised how little people care about corn.
well, it's food, so I guess they don't need to know more than that. But I'm in the business for a pearl.
Oh, a pearl.
Yes.
What kind of size are we talking about here?
About 100 gold worth of.
Oh, we're talking about the pearl this big, and he shows you his hand, like, open. Yeah, sure thing. I believe I actually do have one of them. No, I have 4. No, wait. We gave 2 of them to the local temple, -1 for the noble. Oh, we have 1! And he produces a small pearl, worth 100 gold.
I'm gonna buy that because I'm gonna need it. You wouldn't also happen to have diamonds
Diamonds?
of any sizes?
Small
Small.
ones, yeah.
Well, I was about to say, do we not need diamond dust for revivify?
We have a...
No, diamonds.
No,
Is it
diamonds.
diamond?
We have small diamonds. Some adventurers as of late sold us a few, and I haven't had a chance to get rid of them, so yes.
How much do you have?
About 700 gold worth of diamonds. They're in multiple pieces, though.
And we do have 1 diamond worth 50 gold. Do we want to buy 250 gold worth of diamonds?
Could be useful.
Revivify is
Useful.
very important.
Yeah. Cole, are you keeping track of all this?
Yep, gonna calculate.
Alright, thank you.
So in favor of 250 gold worth of diamonds?
I believe
That's a
it.
worthwhile expenditure.
It's a wise investment.
Well, so far, if all the math's done, we have about 789 gold left.
Yes.
Yeah, and
including my splint armor.
I'm
Excellent.
gonna bankrupt you guys, so
That sounds like an excellent deal. And he produces 250 gold worth of diamonds from going back into his store and then coming up again with a small pouch of diamonds. I will be honest, you're some of the friendliest adventurers we've had as of late.
Absolutely.
There have been a lot of very mean people going around these days. I would suggest you stay away from the Black Fist network. They are not kind.
They just give us adventurers a bad name.
No, they're not adventurers, they're just criminals.
No.
Well, tell me, Carlos, do you happen to have anything in the nature of healing potions?
As I said, yes.
we bought 4.
We've bought 4
You got-
already.
Apologies.
do you want more?
No, sorry, my internet cut
I
out.
have 10
This,
more
I
in
must have missed
stock.
that. 4 is enough.
He puts
You've
like
got
5
one each
healing
now.
potions on the table. Do you want more?
No, that's fine.
Are you sure? Okay.
Unless we want to get 1 more, so we all have 1 each.
Can I interest
Do
you?
you have?
Huh?
I was about to say, do you have any medium armor for sale?
No, we have all matter of armor. We even have plate in stock. And he shows you
plate in stock?
to a single suit of perfectly pristine plate that has like light coming out from the window.
Unfortunately, I do not have the strength to wield such armor. I was wondering, do you have breastplate for sale?
Oh, yes we do, sir. Yes we do. Actually, that is surprisingly, we have had about 20 sets delivered to us by a group of adventurers known as the what was the name? Hammer Hour? No, I must be getting it wrong. They were a group of half-orcs that gave us about a lot of sets of like used equipment. Most of it was battered up, but we fixed it. I don't know where they would find so many suits of armor and weapons from, but I'm pretty certain they were acquired in a very sensible manner. And he produces to you like an aisle worth of like breastplate armaments.
What sort of price range do you have here?
For these? Well, as you can see, they have been repaired perfectly. Each of them is worth about 400 gold. It will save your life in the battlefield, I can guarantee you that.
Do have amazing craftsmanship on them. I just don't know whether I can justify spending 400 gold.
Well, you have done a lot of purchases today, so I understand that. How about this? I'll sell you this plate right here behind me, this breastplate, for 350 gold because of your very nice purchases so far.
What do you guys think? Do you think that is an acceptable expenditure?
It is better to live than to die rich.
How much would you pay for the armor I'm currently wearing?
Oh well, for something that's what is the price? 250?
I don't want to be mean, but I'm giving you a very good deal on this.
Yes, this is it's worth about 400 gold. He's given us a
Yeah,
50
no,
gold.
I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that.
But is it okay with the rest of the party for me to spend this amount of money?
Dust doesn't care about it.
Yeah.
I walked in here after some plate armor and then somehow remembered that that's a lot of money. So that's fine.
That's
Did
a
it?
lot of expensive good.
Yes, please. Armor.
Yeah. I somehow remembered that that's a lot of money.
If it keeps you alive, Heshkin, I approve.
You keep
How much would
repeating
you-
that.
I'm currently wearing a chain shirt. How much would you pay for such armor?
For a chain shirt, I would. Is that? Yeah, that's a really scarred piece of equipment. I would pay like 20 gold for it. I'm not gonna lie. It appears like something has
So-
raked it recently.
Yes, I did run into a troll on the way to this city.
Oh!
Which we dispatched for the behest of your city. Can we
Oh, wait! A troll? Was it down towards by the river?
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard
no
about
troll.
that one.
Yes, and we
We,
removed
we,
it.
we end up having to dispatch it. It attacked us violently. So,
Oh, that is
That's
a very good gesture.
so 20 gold for this, the 350. So, is everyone else okay with it in the party with me spending 350? I just won't buy anything next time.
What's the armor class on it for you?
14, I think.
14 plus my dex modifier.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I'm happy with that.
A
Vulcan is happy with that.
maximum of 2.
Yes, a maximum of 2, but I only have a +1 to
And also no disadvantage on stealth.
which is the most important part.
Which is why I picked it up for free at the beginning.
So yes, I will do that. I will buy one of these fine sets of breastplate off you and sell you my chain shirt I'm wearing now.
Excellent. Do you have a specific coloration? We have varieties, actually.
Do you have anything that goes with blue? As you can see, my complexion
Orange.
is quite
Orange?
Orange.
We do.
That
Orange.
much more
blue.
comfortable.
Sure.
Those
We have
colours-
also blue.
Have
We
you got anything in white?
Yes, we have Snow Peak White right here.
I don't want to stand out too much. Maybe grey. Grey with an accent of white? Maybe.
There's a fine colour.
Oh!
With some racing stripes, if you have it.
Yes.
We don't have racing stripes.
No worries, I can add it on myself.
Yeah, we have this set right here from the Dale up in the north.
Looks lovely. I will be taking this set of armor then. Here is your gold, good sir,
Oh,
and
thank you.
here's the chain shirt.
Wow,
I think that
kind.
our dealings are done,
Hmm.
good sir.
Are you
Right, I'll
certain?
grab
And
his
unless-
hand. I'll grab his hand firmly and give him a firm handshake.
Wow.
We'll will be touting your name, sir.
Oh, my
Throughout
name is not
the
important.
kingdom.
If you're gonna be speaking about something, speak of this Thousand Heads Trading Coaster Emporium.
No.
Colin,
The
write that down.
service, the service that you have offered us is worth a mention.
There's an head trading coaster. There we go.
My God.
I'm sorry, Colin, to shove this all on you again.
Oh fuck!
Your service you've done us is worth a mention, sir. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Thank you.
I'll leave him a tip of 2 gold, and I'll be like, go buy yourself a drink once your shift is finished.
I certainly will, sir. Thank you. But although even if by polite society standards, I'm not neither. But I thank you very much.
And that's it? Is everyone
Yes.
done?
I believe so.
We've done shopping.
Great,
Excellent.
because I can stop doing that voice.